Hello, my name is Aaron. Welcome to the Mostly Yoga podcast. To whoever that's listening, I hope you've been well. I hope you've been productive and keeping busy with whatever that you need to be keeping busy with. And I'm grateful that you've found some time in your busy day, busy schedule to just be listening to me talking shit with my friends. The Gym Bro series continues with guest number 4, who happens to be my new neighbor's brother, and also Fadil's cousin. Fadil is guest number 2. It's a small fucking world, right? So I'm speaking to Ardy today, or like today's episode is with him, and despite all the nonsense that we discussed in this episode, it was a really enjoyable one. I liked it, like, it was fun, very lighthearted, and it was just very funny. I think I didn't take very long to edit this podcast. It was very smooth, very easy to, just talk to him, surprisingly. I mean, not surprisingly lah. It's just that we don't really talk at the gym, and then when we did have the chance to sit down and chat, it was very easy. So, had a good time. And then another thing that I realized also with all these gym bro people that I've been speaking with, because everybody knows everybody, there is this dynamic that all the gym bro conversations that we have, that I have spoken, that I have recorded, everybody sort of talks about each other. So you hear this name mentioned many times, or you hear that name mentioned many times, and afterwards, a couple of weeks later, you see that guy on the episode. So I thought it was very funny. Like, when I was thinking back on all the previous episodes that I did, Daniel will say, okay, let's talk, eventually I'll talk to Elsa and I'll talk to Ardy, then here these people are. And then Ardy will talk about something, and then we'll talk with Afad eventually, and then he's probably the next episode. So it's just funny the way that all these characters are introduced, you know what I mean? Am I the only one that thinks this is funny? I feel it is quite funny anyway. If you are a long-time listener and you like what you hear, of course, if you'd like to donate as well, please go to coffee.com/mostlyyoga to show your support. If you do decide to give me some donation, thank you in advance. That's great. And if you don't feel like it, that's fine also. Doesn't really matter. I will still keep doing this. It's always going to be free, and I'm just happy to make them just because. And also, there are more links in the description. What do I want to say? I have my friend's ACTIVEWEAR brand, IMALA. I have a discount code for it, Mostly Yoga, for 10% off. If you want to check it out, go for it. Then there's also the link to HASHIRA Strength, which Ardy happens to be one of the co-owners, right? Is it your co-owner, I think? Is that what you call it? The person that created it? He's one of them. So I'll just add the link below as well. You can check out their merchandise, and we talk about a little bit more about HASHIRA Strength as well in the podcast. Okay, so like I said, today's episode, we talk a bit about his strengths, his gym journey, as always, as all the gym bros talk about, same fucking origin story, but it's standard, right? Talk about army life, talk about anime, talk about how fucked up Daniel is at times, most of the time, all the time. And also, if anybody from McDonald's marketing team is listening to this by any chance, do consider sponsoring him as an ambassador. You'll see why in a bit. He's a big fan of your spicy nuggets, right? So without further ado, here is my guest, Ardy. Hope you enjoy it.
Lead me some questions that I just answer.
Yeah.
I'm quite an open book.
Test. Okay.
I'm just not as talkative as Fadil. You know,
I mean, nice guy, I'm sure. He's a nice guy, really nice guy. But like when I met him at the gym, I didn't know him that much that time. Then we just talk. Then
You never woke out, right?
Then when he come, right, I just ask him, hey, how are you? And he talk. Whole life story come out.
That's why I like to gym without people. If not, I cannot finish my shit, bro.
No, last time I used to like to gym without people. I because I like to do the things alone, man. I like to do like yoga. So it's just you come in, you do it yourself. You don't have to talk to people. It's not a team sport, right? Then I go to the gym the first few times. I just listen to my music. I just get in my own zone. I do my thing. It's out already. Then slowly talk to people. How are you? See the same fuckers every day. Then become like party oh. No need to work out already oh.
I think it's like depends, like day to day, right? Got different mood.
Day to day, yes.
Some days just feel like, I just want to get in, get out. Don't need to talk to people.
Some days you sian, you tired. I just wanna, or whatever that you're dealing with, right?
Yeah,
then you just wanna be by yourself. And then sometimes when I also see the guys there, then they'll talk to me. Then I'll get in a better mood, or I'll be in a more motivative mood. Then I'll start to do more things. So it's really like the energy of the people there makes a difference for me.
Yeah, pretty different lah. I don't know. These days I just like want to get in, get out.
Is it?
Yeah, cause you know we work in the gym, right?
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I know.
Freaking sian.
When I was teaching, I mean I still am. When I teach, right, I'm there. After that, when I'm done, sometimes after like, on my off days, I'll go back and practice. So I get what you mean, where it's like the same place all the time.
Yeah. That's why I don't like to gym at my workplace as well.
But it's the same, you know what I mean?
No, but after a while, you kind of just gotta go somewhere else, you know.
That's true.
You take it as like a break.
Yeah.
You don't eat where you shit, you know.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's weird. It's like if you work in a chocolate factory, then you everyday eat chocolate, or every day around these things, then you don't enjoy it anymore, lor.
I guess so.
So yeah, welcome to my house. Welcome to this podcast.
It's start already.
Start already.
Oh, what's up, man? Hey, okay.
What do you want to talk about?
Do I need to introduce myself or something?
Sure, if you want to. This is yours,
Okay, thanks. Oh shit, the water sounds nice through the headphone, bro. So zen. How do I introduce myself? Okay. Hi, I'm Ardy. What's up?
You're my neighbor's brother.
I'm Aaron's neighbor's brother.
Funny story.
Yes.
Like the past few times when the guys have come over to do this podcast, right? Everybody, like literally everybody, but Daniel, Elson, Fadil, they all came, and then always got construction because they just renovated. Then I'm always like, wow, sway, always got rain lah, got sound lah, got this, got that. Then afterwards, that time when I came back home, passed by my neighbor, which is he's downstairs. Then he's like, hey, I think you know my cousin or something. Then I peek in the lift, it's Fadil. Like, hey. Then after that, another corner, you pop up. Small world lah.
Yeah, really small world. I'm sorry my brother's renovations have been causing you trouble the past few podcasts.
It's just always how it's been. Like, I think it's a bit of like a funny running gag that every time when I record something, there's always, you know, Pasir Ris, there's a lot of construction. There's the construction on the road, there's the next door, and then there's downstairs, and then now there are like your cousin your brother has 3 kids. There's 1 boy there, and there's 5 girls, but then 3 are kids. So there's like, and then the other side of the lift is like 3 kids or so, and they'll all run around and make a lot of noise. Later, when they come in from school, you hear them.
They're pretty rowdy, the kids.
I mean, they're kids, they're kids. They're young.
Kids are really rowdy.
Yeah, I hear them cry all the time.
They damn rowdy. Then you hear him screaming also, right? Sometimes.
Not as much.
Maybe he's scared.
I heard him just now. I think they just left. That's why you didn't see them.
I think so. I think they went to pick them up from school or something.
No, they came back already.
They came back already.
I think they went out lah. But I heard them like half an hour ago.
Maybe he's not screaming as much because he's scared you're recording.
Then he doesn't know they're here?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, okay, I'll just go see.
Yeah, later I surprise him.
Tell me about your fitness journey. How long have you been doing it?
Okay, so I've been working out, I guess officially on the records, right, since I was in Sec 2.
What do you mean by then what is unofficially? Like play soccer or this?
I guess if you consider the push-ups and stuff like that, like, you know, when you're a kid, you want to get a bit stronger, right? Then you see Shaolin soccer and stuff like that. You see people doing push-ups, like all that Jet Li bullshit lah.
Yeah, 2-fingered push-ups.
Yeah. Someone you watch like, what's that show? Kung Fu Hustle. The one with Stephen Chow.
I know that guy. But what did he do?
I don't know, it's just a training arc. They just try to do. You don't really do much with weights.
Like that Rocky thing.
Yeah.
They
kind of like body workouts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But then officially on the books, right, is when I first joined ActiveSG, which is like Sec 2. Then like when you're young and stuff, you go with your friends, everything. One whole class go to the gym, right?
Yeah, you fuck around.
You know those like, if you go gym, you see those bunch of annoying secondary school kids, right? Yes. I was one of those.
Everybody starts out that way. I was one of those as well.
Yeah, I was one of those, right?
Just go there anyhow, do things, go here, hop around, just see whether you can do the maximum.
Yeah. Then you pretty much like, you disregard form.
Yeah.
You just do ego lifts. You follow everyone around you. That's the official journey lah. And then proper training, I guess it's only been about 4 years since I ORD'd lah from army, or about to ORD rather.
That's not that long it's quite recent considering.
Yeah, because I would think proper working out is only about 4 years ago. Before that, I was more like on a bro split.
Yeah.
Bro workouts?
Yeah.
Pretty much that lah.
Okay.
So I wouldn't consider that like proper working out.
What, okay, I've got a lot of questions already. Was there any motivation in particular that started this journey, or was this just, I want to get stronger, and then you were influenced by like, Fadil or whatever?
Actually, Fadil was the one that introduced me to gym at first. Yeah, because in Sec 2, okay, very funny story. So in Sec 2, right, when I just started working out, he was living in the UK, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
I heard that story.
Yeah, so
I think everybody heard the story already.
Is it the same story?
The same story, yeah. He went to UK, did a year there or something, came back, go back, or some shit like that, yeah.
No, this is a different story. Okay, so I think he came back for a bit, like during the holiday, like summer break or something like that. So he was like, started gymming. Then I was like, I started gymming also. Then he came, I think he was like 18 or something, I was like 14. He was like, hey, take this. He gave me a bottle of, that time, I didn't know what it was. I was like, this is creatine. I was like, oh shit, steroids.
Yeah.
And then, alright. And then, I was like, alright. Then I didn't know how to use it at all, So, right, creatine is like the loading and stuff. It's like different users. It's basically just to load up the water retention and stuff, right? Yeah. I didn't know. I was like, this one's going to make me stronger. So I took it right before I gym every time.
Yeah.
Then my mom found the bottle in my room or something. Then she was like, who gave you this? Who gave you these steroids?
So wait, what was the bottle? Was it like, is this the powder lah?
No, it's pills.
Pills.
That's from GNC.
The green color one lah.
No, not the Optimum. It's like just a GNC house brand one.
Yeah,
my mom found them. She was like, what's this steroid? You don't take this. You're gonna you can't grow. It's gonna affect your hormones. Then she complained to his mom, Then we both got like,
over creatine
yeah, scolded. Then they were like, this one steroid, cannot, this one. Yeah, they always say in Malay like, this one drugs, tak boleh. Yeah, then he got in trouble, I got in trouble. Then the pills got confiscated. Yeah, that's why I think I kind of lost some gains. No lah.
Damn it, mom.
Yeah, I've been a sick cunt at 14.
Yeah, man. Ripped shredded 14-year-old.
I didn't know what I was doing, I just took it. Then like in my head, I think it's like a placebo effect. This makes me stronger. Because I was back then I was just doing bicep curls. Like, oh shit, bicep curl like so easy.
It's working.
Yeah, it's working. Then I didn't know what I was doing then. I think the fitness journey started when I was in NS. Because I joined Anytime Fitness. Because no, I joined during my first year in army. Because
I'm not strong enough. What the fuck?
Huh?
I'm not strong enough.
Little secret about myself.
Oh,
I'm
PES C.
I'm PES C.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. All the strong guys, all PES C one. You did some sport, you injured yourself, and then down PES.
No, the requirement to be PES C is to be strong.
I'm waiting for the punchline now.
No lah.
No, but it's true. All the PES C people I know are all like strong people because they all play sports. Like all the rugby players all dislocate shoulder before them PES C. All the PES C all huge guys.
Pretty much. There's a huge spectrum. So when I was in army, right, PES C, there's two kinds of people. One who are really, really fit but just got injured, and the other one is the ones who are really, really obese. Because they are past a certain point where they can't go to the obese batch.
Really?
Yeah, that's how they end up in PES C.
Damn.
So I think the requirement is if your BMI is above 35, I think.
I think if you are at that stage, it's almost too risky to go and put you through basic training already.
Yeah,
if you're like
pretty
that
much.
unhealthy.
Yeah, but PES C BMT was it's not a real BMT.
It's not really, it's a waste time. I learn how to march, sweep the floor.
It's a joke.
It's a joke. It's a fucking joke. I see them and laugh. Yeah, what are you here for?
Our PT back then was to walk rounds around the stadium. Like I think 2 rounds, then like you sing marching songs. But you can really see the discrepancy in fitness. The fit guys really just like take it as a walk.
Yeah.
Then those really obese guys, right? They'll be puking. For real.
I there's a lot of funny nonsense in army, like those people allergic to sun or something.
Oh yeah. There's a bunch of those.
There's a lot of random stuff. I'm allergic to this. I'm allergic to that. I can't do this. I can't do that. So in the PES C platoon or whatever, a lot of people like, oh, I'll sit out, push up, sit out, jumping jacks, sit out this, sit out that. So half of them are doing something, half of them are not doing anything.
Yeah.
Very weird one.
That's me.
What happened to you?
So back in my bro gym days, I was working out at this like country club. So they didn't have a bench press. So we used like a makeshift bench press. You know, like the racks for the fixed weight dumbbells. Yeah. So we kind of stripped them out. Fixed weight barbells, sorry. Like the easy curl bars.
Oh yeah.
So we just stripped that out. We put the Olympic bar, shove a bench inside. We got a bench press set up.
Okay, like the underneath in between or something.
Yeah.
Wow. They
Pretty,
like
no, nobody knows.
Yeah, that's quite smart.
At the time,
there is the rack, right?
Yeah, it seems
the other
smart
way lah.
Yeah, it seems smart at the time but not really. So I think what happened was, because if you do the setup, you need people to take out like unrack
everything.
Like you have to unrack the bar for the guy that's doing the bench press, because his hands will be in the way. Like when you want to unrack with the entire rack.
Right.
Okay, so they helped me unrack, but only one guy unracked. So the entire weight was on one arm. My shoulder like popped out and then my shoulder tore.
Fuck.
Yeah. So I kid you not, I just rested for a while. For a week, I decided not to gym. The subsequent week, I tried to just avoid push days. I did pull. So I tried a pull up, right? I did one pull up, feels fine. Second one, straight away, like, you know the Velcro rip sound? Yes. Then I was like,
I'm familiar with this Velcro ripping sound.
Yeah, the Velcro.
Of the rotated cuff.
You had it before?
I've never experienced it, but I hear horror stories of it. I had my when I was doing jiu-jitsu, it came out a little bit.
Your shoulder? Rotated cuff or your shoulder?
I think it's rotated cuff.
Oh shit.
I remember feeling it like coming out. It didn't pop out like, you know, like touch wood, but I can feel it like electric.
Yeah, it's like sharp pain or something. And after all, like, it will linger like shockwaves.
Yeah. Then I'm very scared. Then I'm like, oh shit, you know. But when that happened, the first time it happened, how did it pop? It popped out. Like
I think it's like a subluxation. It's like a half dislocation. Then it felt like super, super sharp pain. Then like anything that I held, right, it hurt my shoulder. Yeah.
And then you chilled and then you went back to pull.
Yeah, I went to pull again.
You didn't tell your mother?
Nothing.
Never go see doctor on this one?
Nothing.
Because you're a fucking 14-year-old punk lah. You don't even know anything, right?
Back then I was 17.
Still
16?
as gong lah.
Yeah lah.
Stupid one.
Yeah, stupid one lah. Then just rest. Then tried again after a week. Then Velcro rip. Then decided to go, you know where? To a TCM.
I went to a TCM also when I tore my ACL. I was like, I don't think it's... Just try. Hopefully it's nothing wrong.
You're always in denial.
Yeah.
You're just like, no, nothing's wrong with me. Just want to go to like the more available option where it's not too serious, right?
Then did the guy diagnose you properly?
I don't know what he said because he speaks Chinese. By the way, I'm Malay, but I look really Chinese.
It's just like, I mean, related to Fadil lah.
Yeah, so whenever some people speak to me in Chinese, I just, but I don't know what he's saying. But he kind of roughly, shoulder tear. Pain. Then he just gave me like a acupuncture.
Okay.
And then, you know the acupuncture where they attach like the electric thing that it starts to pulsate?
Then he'll put the lamp on you.
Yes. Yeah. Did that, then he pasted some...
Salam Plus or whatever.
Not Salam Plus, it's like a green paste on me.
Yes,
and then he put the plaster.
Yes.
Then he covered my shoulder in like a... You know those netting they put fruit in?
Yes.
Yeah, so he put it on my shoulder. Yeah, and then just...
Then okay.
Then it's okay, just leave it on for a few days. Yeah, but I didn't know it officially tore until I went for my NS checkup.
2 years later?
I think about...
18, 1 year later.
1 year later, yeah. I only found out.
NS checkup is...
Oh, sorry, no, 2 years later. No, so during the NS checkup, at the last stage, you meet the doctor. Like,
They
so
ask you.
the medical officer lah. So you can just declare any health issues or what. So I just said I might have torn my shoulder, but I'm not sure. So they sent me for a checkup lah. Did like an MRI and stuff like that, multiple rounds. Yes.
Yeah.
So pro tip, if you're not sure what's wrong with you, wait for your NS checkup.
I don't think that's a good tip, eh. I think if you hear something rip, you go to the hospital right away.
Yeah, yes. But if you're on a budget and you want to check out what's wrong with you,
And you can afford to wait like 2 or 3 years.
yeah, you can afford. It's not too serious. You think you can tank it.
Yeah.
Do everything in army. Army is free.
True. Dental lah, health checkup lah, all
Yeah.
free.
I did everything during army, physio, everything. And it counted as MCs, so I didn't have to go.
Also sure.
Yeah.
And you get to down pass. Win-win.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not too bad lah.
Can?
But if it really hurts, just go see the doctor. lah, okay?
True. Okay, so from NS, and then you sign up to the gym.
Yep,
SG Active.
No, Active
Is
SG was before army.
Then now it's AF already.
Yeah, now it's AF. So I signed up for AF
1 year after your army.
No, then the first year of my army.
First year of army.
Yeah.
Because you damn sian inside. Like
It's more of like I was kind of at a plateau after a period of time because I was still like not very serious about gym, mostly doing it to get the feeling of working out, plus also like just to maintain a pretty mid physique, like a normal physique. Yeah, I wasn't like very bulky or anything last time, pretty skinny. Then I decided to try out like a gym that I would be paying for. Actually, no, sorry. Shout out to Ardy, he paid for me first.
Hey.
Yeah, he paid for me for the first 2 years I was in army. Yeah. So I went there. It was the old one at Elias Mall.
Yeah.
Yeah, before they moved to E-Hub. Yeah, so I went there. And then I met a few guys who were like really strong. Because before this, I was working out at a country club which my mom had a membership in.
Where?
Aranda, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
They have a gym there, man?
Yeah, it's like a very old gym, very old school.
It's just some random country club gym lah.
Yeah, it's like those...
Must lock in one, go inside, that kind.
Yeah. Like you go to the counter, they give you a key for the locker and stuff like that. It's very simple.
Like hotel gyms
Yeah, something like that. They only have a Smith machine. They don't have any barbell racks or anything.
Okay.
Yeah, so I wanted to like try to get a bit more serious. Because before then I was like too comfortable already. You know how you're like too comfortable in a certain place, you don't try to like get better. So I thought I'll try to put myself like in a new environment, see whether I can like get motivated to do something new. Then I saw like first time I see people like benching 3 plates lah, 2 plates and above. I see people deadlifting like what, almost 250, 260 and that, right? Then like, goddamn, I didn't know people do this in Singapore.
Yeah.
Because I thought, these kind of things you only see like on
TV,
like TV and stuff, right? Usually like in America or something. Like, oh, okay, cool. Then I met some friends there. Then they introduced me to this sport of like powerlifting. Yeah. So I thought like, oh, that's quite cool. Maybe I could try that out. I've never like tried strength training before. Usually I train is just for like
just fitness.
best fitness in general lah.
Look
So
good naked though.
look good. Yeah, look
That's
good.
how everybody starts out.
Yeah, look good without a shirt on. Yeah. Then I got introduced to this like, it helps a lot. Like training for strength actually helped a lot because it helped me like develop a lot more muscles. The strength also improve. I don't know, just feels nice.
I mean, strength is important. It's an overall important thing to have, right? In anything like any sport that you do, you need to train strength to be able to do the thing.
Yeah. Then I found it pretty fun because like you never think you can do these kind of things, like all these pushing boundaries and stuff. You never thought like when you're young you'll be pushing these weights, lifting this heavy. Then like every time you just set a goal for yourself, it's like it keeps things exciting, I guess. Yeah, because I used to be quite sian of the gym really lah. Because I was just repetitively doing the same things, not really aiming for much, just maintenance and stuff like that. Yeah. Then when I got this, it's quite fun. Sorry.
How often were you working out back then when you first started?
When I first started, meaning before I joined ActiveWEAR? Before Active Fitness?
During any time.
Or during any time. So I was quite thankful for my army assignment. It was in Tekong. So I was like a 9 to 5, 9 to 5 office job. Pretty much almost every day. Like at least 6 days a week.
Damn.
Yeah.
Check. Bro split still.
Starting off was still bro split. Yeah, because it's typical push-pull legs. Oh, and I didn't train legs for the longest time until I joined AF. Because before that, I didn't know how to train legs.
Yeah. It's a very beginner mistake lah.
Yeah, exactly. My first time squatting was at AF also. Yeah. Then like Yeah, I think training legs really changes a lot of things, you know.
When I first started gymming, it was because of my injury. I tore my ACL. So then when I was rehabbing, and then I started to like, okay, maybe I need to do a bit more like strength training because I was very flexible, but I wasn't very strong. And then this was during COVID. Then I bought all the dumbbells, I did all my home workouts, push-ups, pull-ups, all that kind of shit. But then it reached the point where I needed a bit more resistance, like the kind that you can only get at the gym with weights. And then I signed up for the gym, and I think during that time I also was very free. So I did like 6 days, push-pull legs. I did it, but 6 days is very hard, right? Not sustainable.
Yeah, actually, if you think about it, right, going to the gym for like even more than 3 days, right, takes a lot of effort.
Takes a lot of toll. By the 4th day, you're very tired already.
Yeah.
But I did 6 days because I was like, I'm free, I have time, whatever lah. But not sustainable. I think I did it for maybe 3 months, 4 months. And then I cut down to 5. And then I was like playing around with all the different splits, bro split, push-pull. Then I did upper lower. I'd like ask around, hey, what are you doing? And I change here, add there. But now I think I found a nice balance. And then, meet people, this kind of thing. Here we are, lor.
What are you doing actually now, like for your splits? I never actually seen you work out.
I do.
No, not saying it doesn't work out lah. Like just saying, and
because you are the powerlifter, you at the squat right there. What?
Not really. It's more like I rarely come to the gym now. At E-Hub, yeah.
Push pull. I did push pull legs. Okay, wait, let me think. After my 6 days, I went down to push pull legs, upper lower. I followed Daniel's split.
Okay.
Then afterwards, I felt like everything on upper is very tiring. Because it's like chest, back, shoulders, everything upper is tiring on one day. And then I don't want to do legs with only 1 day rest. So it's like push, pull, legs, upper, lower. It's only
like
1 day.
immediately legs again.
Immediately legs again. Unless I have a push, pull, legs, rest, upper, lower. But then you want to be there on Monday to Friday, right?
Yeah, you don't want to eat into the weekends, right?
Yeah.
If possible.
So then I changed here, changed there. I did bro split, which I quite liked because everything hammer on one day. But then I wasn't hitting it twice a week. So then I went back to push, pull, legs, shoulders, arms, chest, back. But then I felt that again, I was doing a lot of upper body on the last few parts. But now I change it to this push, pull, legs, shoulders. Wait. Oh no, wait. Okay, so now it's push, pull, legs, shoulders, arms, chest, back. Because chest, back is on Friday. Push pull legs is Monday, Tuesday, so I have 2 days to rest for then the upper body day.
I see.
Then shoulders and arms, I can sort of like play around with it.
I mean, can let's like integrate to any other days.
Yeah. Then sometimes I switch around lah. Some things I do in the shoulders day, I do bring to the push day. Here and there lor. And see what people are doing. It's like today, me and Bruce, we were doing the T-bar row. He set up there. I was like, okay, I do that.
Just join in.
Let's join in that kind of shit. Yeah, and see what's available. Play around. See how you feel. Whether you're tired or not. That kind of thing.
I think that's the fun part. If you go to the gym, you really don't know what to do, right? Sometimes you can just join in someone.
Yeah. But I mean, you still have your plan.
Yeah,
but you can go and like skip over and go and see what you're doing.
Yeah, if like, so happens he's doing back, so maybe you can like kind of hop in, like, hey, maybe I'll try this as well. Like, what you do this for?
And I sometimes will see people do something and I'll try and do it also. See whether I want to incorporate it in my workout. Like say if they're doing something new, then I was like, hey, wait, can I try this also? I tried skull crushes. I didn't like it, so I went back to the normal
pull downs.
Yeah. Some things are good, but I just like when you do it, you don't feel good about it. So then like that's why you experiment, or you see what people are doing, and you see how people do the same thing that you do, but in a better way maybe. Like say Bulgarians, when you do it, like some people use two in one hand. Two dumbbells in each hand. Some people use one. Some people will support. Some people step on the bar. Some people step on the step. I think. Some people use the Smith or the barbell. Just the same thing, but it's just different ways of how they do it, and you see what makes sense for you,
Yeah, I mean, there's no one way to do things. I think that's the interesting part. You can try everything out, but it's definitely better to do something that you like.
Which is the sustainable part, lor.
Yeah.
Like, yes, if you do something that you don't like, then you're very sian. Then you
Yeah,
won't do it,
correct.
you stop doing it already.
Yes.
Yeah, makes sense. 4 years ago when you started, and then how did you get into powerlifting? Meeting the guys.
Yeah, so before I met these guys, I
These are the Elias people.
did the one now.
I mean, the back then.
Back then was the Elias people. So one of them was my like secondary school junior, and then another guy who was a powerlifter there. Because we used to gym. I used to gym like late at night.
So you have your crew, lah, right?
Not really crew lah. We never really like hung out, but we just like met each other in the gym. So I just asked them, oh, why you do this and stuff like that. Because we'll just ask each other, spot each other and stuff like that. So we just talked a bit.
Like you know them, lah.
Yeah. It's like the usual suspects. You just say hi, that kind of thing, you know. Yeah. Then one of the guys there was quite a well-known powerlifter, quite a veteran now in the sport. So I learned about the sport from him. Before that, I have no idea what powerlifting is. No freaking idea. And I was like, oh, quite cool. Why you do this and stuff. Like maybe I before I transitioned to powerlifting, I just did this power building thing where like I use the squat, bench, and deadlift as the focal point of my workouts. Then I just transition. Same thing like if I do push-pull legs, I'll always have a bench squat or deadlift day lah. So that's how I started with it. It was working out pretty good. I gained a lot of muscle mass and strength over the past like the first 2 years. But then I realized I kind of plateaued after a while because fatigue was catching up with me quite a bit lah. Yeah. So after that I tried to do certain like, you know how influencers like pro lifters or something, they will have their own like lifting programs and stuff like that. So I just tried them out. They worked okay for a bit, but sometimes you have to remember that like we're Asians.
True.
Yeah, the Asian body is not suited for certain workouts, I would say.
Genetics.
Yeah, unless your nervous system is really good lah. Like Fadil, I don't know how he does it lah.
And not only that, there's like different, like their access to food is different also.
Yeah.
Like ours is every time eat rice, theirs is like, you know, different kind of meals, different kind of like, they got a lot of, when I see those on Instagram, the things that they eat or they cook, right? Like very inaccessible for us sometimes.
Of course.
Like they always got yogurt lah, sort of thing. Like
Expensive,
yeah, I don't
expensive.
know. But it's for, I mean, maybe for them it's like cheaper. But one Kobani down here fucking $13 damn expensive.
The small one or the big one?
The big one
$13
not the small one, the big,
yeah.
the tub lah.
I think it's about $13.
Yeah, then the small is like 6 or something, but like 2 only. That's $3 for one thing, one fucking yogurt.
Yeah. And then like, I don't know, Malay households, right? Very hard to eat healthy. Everything fried.
Yeah.
And then there's no veggies, right? Other than tauge, and I hate tauge.
Oh, then you have to meal prep, right? Because you tapao is nasi padang, all this kind of shit.
You have to try to cook on your own.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, but I don't like cooking. So I try. Recently I've been into this Fair Price as this like pre-seasoned chicken thigh.
I think I bought it yesterday. Is it the one in the box?
No. It's not in a box. It's like...
the one the wrap in the styrofoam one.
Yes.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
every Wednesday when I go to eHub in the morning, I will buy it because it's on clearance.
Yeah.
So it's like $1.90. I buy a lot. I just cook them on the day itself and then I pre-pack everything. Yeah.
What do you like? Chicken thigh and what rice?
Chicken thigh, I think it depends. Depends on what cup's available. Some days I a bit lazy, right? I just cook Maggi and I eat with the chicken thigh also.
Okay.
I don't have the best diet, let's just say. It's my favorite thing to eat is McDonald's.
I mean, McDonald's is nice to eat. It's tasty, what?
Actually, my dream is for to be sponsored by McDonald's one day. That's a dream.
Does McDonald's sponsor anybody?
I think not in Singapore, or maybe.
Who's like the McDonald's influencer? There's no such thing, right?
There is lah, I guess.
I don't think they need sponsorship, like, you know?
I think they don't. No, they sponsor you as like the
ambassador
or something, right?
What is that? Who is this? I've never heard of a fast food ambassador before.
Fast food ambassador?
And then what do you do? Just go around and like eat McDonald's?
I guess so. I've always wanted one. I always wanted to be one. I think they do that in America, but they don't do that in Singapore. I think it depends on the franchise.
I think I know of like those certain fast food places they have, but maybe not McDonald's, because McDonald's don't need any more advertising.
Yeah, they're too big.
They're too big already, yeah.
But a man can dream, right?
Can
dream, right?
Can.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good dream. Be sponsored by McDonald's. Wow.
You know the curry sauce bottle last time they sell?
Yeah.
I
No
thought,
more already, right?
No more already. I thought can get sponsored, right? Then like lifetime supply.
Yeah.
Curry sauce bottle and spicy nuggets.
Damn.
I ate the other day I ate 20 pieces of spicy nuggets on my own, right? Wow, immediately diarrhea.
Immediately.
Yeah.
I mean, of course. What do you mean? Of course.
Yeah, like I said, I don't have the best diet.
It's still protein, fuck.
Is it?
Isn't it chicken?
I guess
It's not the best lah, but
not the best, but it's still protein
It's still
lah.
protein lah.
Yeah,
It comes with fats and all this kind of shit also lah.
Can't complain lah.
But it tastes good. Sustainability, that's what we talked about.
Yeah.
You gotta be consistent.
Wait, so back to the powerlifting thing, right? Okay, so I was doing like a 5-day split. Then I tried a 6-day split. Then things were going okay, but the gains in strength and everything were kind of slow lah. After a while, then I decided to recently, or rather like last year, I got a coach to properly guide me through powerlifting.
Do you have to go to a powerlifting gym to train?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
I think it helps that if you can have access to a powerlifting
Yeah.
gym, because if you want to compete and stuff in powerlifting,
You need
meets,
to mingle with that group, right?
I think mingling is one aspect, but rather it's like getting used to the equipment, like competition standard equipment.
Right.
Because lifting with competition grade equipment is very different from commercial grade
In
gyms.
what way?
So in powerlifting meets, usually they use this standardized equipment like Eleiko bars. They use the calibrated plates, and they feel really different from
In what way?
So
Like it's the same weight, right?
yeah.
But when you bounce it or what?
So it's the same weight, right? But it feels different actually. So calibrated plates are really thin, so they're really close to your body. So generally, if you have stuff that's closer to your center of gravity, right, it really feels different as compared to, like, let's say you go to a commercial gym, the plates are usually quite big, right?
Yeah.
The weight distribution is a bit further away from you. It feels different, even though it's the same weight.
Yeah, okay. Interesting.
It's the same, like, let's say if you want to do like
Sumo and conventional, that kind of thing, is it?
that's one thing. Another thing is, like, let's say if you go to the gym, you do like, instead of putting a 20 kilo plate, you put 2 10s. The 2 10s definitely feel lighter than the 20 kilos, right?
I mean, I never go and put two 10s if I need a 20 lah, but
Yeah, don't ever do
makes
that.
sense. Like those put like 4 5s down there.
Yeah, don't ever do that.
It's fucking
You look like a fool.
yeah, you look like a fool.
You look like a kid, you know, the stacking game.
Yeah. Like some toy like look like a toy.
Yeah.
You might as well just put like 10 2.5s or if you want to be a clown.
Yeah, and then you fucking take all the 5 kilo plates away from people, you know. We just put the 20 lah. Cannot count lah.
I think because they lazy, like maybe they put small, then they want to add, but they want to keep adding 5.
Yeah.
Just put a 20 lah, fuck.
I get it, like, it's convenient lah.
I get it lah, but then like it's also inconvenient to have to take out 4 things at the
Yes,
same time.
exactly. Yeah. So I think working on a powerlifting gym probably helps, but it's not necessary. I know people who don't. Like Afat, he doesn't really train in a powerlifting gym, but he competes at like a super high level, even though he's quite new to the sport as well. Yeah.
Then this coach, what do you like? Where do you get him from?
Oh, so my coach is actually like a friend that I met in the gym as well. So I inquired with him because he's like he's younger than me, by the way. He's still in poly.
Damn.
Yeah, younger kid, but it's a humbling experience because you know that even though you're like at this age, right, there's always gonna be someone younger than you, stronger than you, because that's when they're like slowly peaking up. So this guy has a lot of passion in powerlifting, and it's a really strong guy as well. So I decided to just came up, inquire with him because I worked with him before in a different setting. So he's been helping me since I think October around October. Yeah, it's been pretty good. I've seen like really good changes, and I even cut down my split to a 4-day. It feels a lot better. Like I get more time to recover. What else is there? Yeah, that's about it. The only thing is just I need to fix up my diet, man. I'm a fat fuck now. I'm eating like shit.
How much do you weigh?
So I gained a bit of weight. Now I'm 89. So I gotta lose weight, because if I want to compete, I gotta go to at least 80 kilos. 83 at least.
Have you cut weight before? Is it easy for you to gain weight or lose weight?
It's easy for me to gain weight. Yeah, since I was young, I've always been like heavy since I was young. Yeah, so I've never actually lost weight since I started working out. I've always been gaining weight, but I've looked smaller. And like I've been like healthier, I guess, like more muscle,
yeah.
less fat.
Yeah. Like you don't look fat. You know what I mean?
I think so.
But you look big lah, if that makes sense.
Do I look bigger than Fadil?
Yes.
Thanks.
But because Fadil is lighter than you.
Yeah,
right?
he's lighter than me.
He's lighter than me, dude.
Really? How heavy are you?
I'm 80
Oh, you're 80?
Yeah.
You don't look 80.
That's why. I don't understand. I'm 80 and he's 78 or something.
Yeah.
And he looks bigger than me. So, you know, numbers don't even fucking matter lah.
Weight is just a number, right?
Yeah, but then like I would like to, if I were to be like, I want to be his 79, his 78. I don't want to be my 80, you know what I mean? In terms of like the size and everything.
Oh, that's true.
And I guess muscle's way heavier than fat, right?
Yeah,
The density of it. So yeah, like, that's why when I hit 80, right, I was like, wow, I never thought I would ever hit 80 kg. I was always been this 65 kg kid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You like now I have a belly, you know, like I feel like I have a belly. I feel like slow. I feel like heavy. Because when I first started out, I wanted to bulk, so I ate like shit. I drink mass gainer, those kind of shit. Because I couldn't gain weight on it.
Okay.
If I didn't eat right, I would lose weight. So I need to eat like ×2 the amount to gain weight. And then when I hit 70, I was like, wow, 70. I never thought I'll reach 70. Afterwards, plus 10 more kg. Like, oh, I never thought I would reach 80. But then at 80 now, I feel like my strength has caught up enough to be able to handle my weight.
Okay.
Because previously I gained weight too fast that when I couldn't do a pull up anymore lah. Last time I can do 5, now I cannot do. I do 1 or 2 at 20 because I was getting heavier, right? But then now I feel like I'm strong enough to handle my weight. So what happens if I cut down my weight? Won't I feel more stronger? You know. So I started doing cardio, trying to lose weight a bit. Yeah.
So how's it working out for you now? Like, have you started your cut there?
I mean, I'm not cutting like diet-wise. I'm just eating less. I'm not like stuffing my face lah. Like previously I was stuffing.
You're not like intentionally bulking anymore.
Yeah, I'm not intentionally bulking anymore. I'm just eating when I'm hungry. And if
Okay.
I'm not, I'm cool with it. And then I started doing cardio, but then my knees have always had problems. So I ran a bit, pain, then I stopped, then I rehab a bit, go do leg day. Then now it's getting better, so I'm trying to get the habit of running again. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Like you look at Daniel, you know how heavy he is.
Yeah, he's very light.
He's light,
He's very light, yeah.
He's very light. That's why. But he's strong, ma. So he can do like weighted pull-ups and shit. And I see like, wow, I want to do that also. It's just different things, different like what you want to build, right? If you want strength, it's gonna come with density and it's gonna come with mass, right? But you can lift the heavy thing, but then you can't really do pull-ups or whatever. Then if you want to be a bit more athletic, you want this, you want that, then you need to zeng your split ma.
Yeah.
Add cardio, add abs, add core lah, this kind of shit.
Yeah, I think you bring a good point. Like strength is a spectrum.
Yeah.
It's more about like what you want to channel your strength into. Like what do you want to be focused in.
Powerlifting is a lot with specifically that kind of strength.
Yes,
Just
correct.
Lift up the heavy thing ma. So then you were working towards that ma.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, powerlifting specifically is just for the 3 lifts. So even if someone is specifically good in like SBD, let's say, right, doesn't necessarily they might be strong in other things.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, so it depends on what your focus is.
Yeah.
So just want to channel your focus in certain things. Like I can't do pull-ups for shit lah. Like
But that doesn't mean you're not strong, what, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the max I can do is like what, 15?
1.5
Yeah.
pull-ups.
Yeah, in one go.
That's a lot, dude. What the fuck?
No lah.
Fucking pull-ups.
Yeah.
15. That's okay, what? For 89 kg.
Yeah.
That's, dude. I'm doing like 5, 6 pull-ups.
I guess it's different lah.
Yeah. But I feel like pull-ups are like, it's a nice thing to be able to do. Like it's a functional thing. Like, you know, if you are hanging off a ledge or something, you need to be able to pull yourself up.
Do you remember the first time you were able to do a pull-up?
Yes.
I remember it.
I remember. Yeah, me.
It's a very...
It's a
quite
very like fun thing. Like,
It's a milestone.
Yes.
It's really a milestone. Because I remember back in secondary school, right? You know when you're Sec 4, you have to start doing pull-ups?
Yes. And then you go to the field, and you fuck around on the bar.
Okay, so I couldn't do a pull-up. I tried so hard. Then like, in Sec 4, you have to go for like the NAFA test and stuff, right? Wow, I was so nervous because it used to be like incline, right? Incline you can...
But that's for lower sec. Upper sec guys, you need to go.
Yeah, Sec 4 onwards. I think Sec 3 is still incline. Was it? Yeah. So
remember.
I couldn't do, So what I did is there's this guy in my class. His registered number is right after me, because my name starts with A, so I'm always like the second guy. He starts with B, so it's like fourth. He can do a lot of pull-ups, so I got him to do his pull-ups first. We walked one round, because for the stations you can queue up anytime you want lah. So I got him to act as me. So he did the pull-ups in my place.
How? Huh? Cause can man? People don't recognize you, man.
Apparently, because the instructors were
Different class.
on shift, so they keep rotating, right? So the moment they rotated the instructor, I told him, hey bro, go for me. Help me do pull-up, because I cannot do. So I said, maybe just, because the passing grade was 1, right?
Is it?
Yeah, I think
it was
1
6.
or... no, I think Sec 4 is only 1 or 2.
1 only, man? Okay.
Yeah, so I told him, just help me pass.
Yeah.
You know what that fucker did not? He do like 10 eh. Then after that, I like, oh shit man, you're making it too suspicious.
Yeah.
You look at me, because back then I was really like fat lah.
Yeah.
I'm like, you think I can do 10 man? Chibai, you do 10.
You wanna play? You want this kind of thing? At least like be realistic lah.
Yeah, because when you did it right, you had a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Then the instructor would write down.
Like 10, you look at you.
Yeah, so I go to a different station. I did the standing broad jump after that. Then they say, huh? You do 10 pull-ups ah? Hey, they like look at me very suspicious, you know. I'm like,
You got away with it.
I got away with it lah.
Then the next year, 1, 0.
Next year, graduate though. Not in school already.
How come only 1 year of IPPT?
I remember only Sec 4 we had the pull-ups.
Every year?
Because after Sec 4, after O-levels, didn't have to do anymore, right? So that's when I started gymming a bit more. So I did a lot of bicep curls, right?
Yeah.
Then after that, for some reason, that one day I remember, like I just wanted, let's try to do a pull-up for fun. Then when I got it out, right, I was like, oh my god, so fucking happy, finally.
Overgrip, undergrip?
Overgrip. Yeah, so fucking happy. When was your first time?
In army. So it was after field camp. Field camp 6 days, never eat lah. And field camp is the last part of the BMT, right? Like after 2 months, you've been running, you've been doing pull-ups every day before lunch, before breakfast, before dinner, you do pull-ups all the time, right?
Yep.
So every time I'm never able to do it. There's always some guy holding you underneath. And then I think after field camp, when I was at the fittest because we've been working out, and then like you're lighter because you've been running around, and you also again field camp you never eat, right? So you lost weight. Then at the end, you go back to the company. You same thing. You gotta do your pull-ups before you go for breakfast. And I hop on it and I do 1. I was like, yeah. And that was it, just that one. But I remembered it so clearly. And I was like, yes.
Your bunkmates with you, no? Did they see?
I mean, I don't think they knew that, this is the first pull-up lah. But it's like, I know lah, I feel like, yeah, I can do it, you know?
It's like, yeah,
achievement like hero lah, yeah.
You feel like a strongest fucker in the world, right?
Yeah. Yes, man. Yeah, that's true. Ready? Come already.
Oh, yeah, come back already. Oh, so loud, huh?
That's why.
Oh,
Very loud one.
means the walls are really thin, huh?
No, it's like, I can hear outside, but outside cannot hear inside. Like sometimes when I play music, right, then I go outside to hang my laundry or what, I cannot hear the music. So I can hear them, but they cannot hear me. I don't know why.
You got a one-way wall.
I guess, I don't know. Like
But it's not good for you.
Yeah lah.
It's not a good one-way wall.
I mean, only if they're outside or they're like making noise or what.
Yeah.
But like last time, the old neighbor, when he play on the TV, he'll on the TV very loud. I can hear the whole episode.
Oh, then your room is right beside it.
Yeah. But whatever lah, get used to it.
How long have you lived here?
Since secondary school. My secondary school is there. The one there. So maybe it's like 3, at least 20 years lah.
So you've been in Pasir Ris your whole life?
Yes. I moved
Pretty much.
I moved 3 times, all in Pasir Ris. Yeah.
Which primary school are you from?
Loyang.
Loyang. Oh, okay. So everything is here lah.
Yeah lor.
Okay.
Yeah. I like it. I like the East.
Yeah. East is the best.
East is the best. East side, best side.
Anyone who says otherwise, right?
I hate.
You're probably Malaysian.
I hate the West. Yeah, maybe. I mean, why? No lah. I think like East is like it used to be quiet. It used to be like it has everything. It's it's got the beach and everything. West side is fucking noisy and the people are kind of weird there also.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. West side really weird.
Last time I was in Tengah Air Base, right?
Okay.
Not all the time, but when I had to post there, I fucking make a lot of noise because I'm the only Pasir Ris guy. Then whenever they say, okay,
torture, sia.
go to Tengah for whatever talk or some event, right? And then, you know, army, you gotta be there like 7:30 or some
Yeah,
shit.
very early.
And then I gotta catch the first bus. And then when you go to the airbase, you still gotta take a shuttle bus, go in, change your pass, this kind of shit, right? It takes like 2.5 hours to get there. I hate it so much.
Tell me
And
about
then
it.
when you take the train, you know, as you pass, go Queenstown, go further and further Jurong, and then you start to see the people, kind of weird people come in. The normal people go out, the more weird people come in. It's damn weird one, the place.
And then the scenery suddenly becomes darker. Everything looks very old.
More
like, go back in
industrial
time,
area.
right?
Yeah.
Like freaking depressing, right?
Yeah, it's just more rowdy, more messy. I went to Jurong Point or whatever mall. I think Jurong Point for the first time, and it was just a mess. Like, have you been to Jurong Point? It's like clothes store next to restaurant, next to pet store, next to like don't make sense one.
Okay, to be fair, right? Jurong Point is quite nice.
Really?
Yeah, I like Jurong Point.
Why? What's there? It's just like any other mall, but just
It's quite a big mall.
is it?
It's quite nice, yeah. I went there a lot in my internship because I used to intern at Tuas. Then my manager always bring us for lunch at Jurong Point. It's pretty nice. There's a lot of things there.
There's a lot of things, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a mess,
But the people are weird.
for sure.
Yeah.
That one we can both agree,
Yeah, the people are weird.
I guess I'm a bit biased with the west side, so I just don't like anything that's in the west. Because coming from a east side, you gotta go all the way there and that's it.
Nah, I'm biased too, don't worry. I used to work at Woodlands. Like, I freaking hated it because it takes me 2 hours to get to work, 2 hours to get home. There's 4 hours of my day gone. And the place is so damn depressing because it's like in an industrial area. And not only is it industrial area, right beside industrial area is a prison.
Oh.
So it's freaking depressing. And then, I don't know, the West people are all like very unfriendly. Pretty much like, they're just there to...
environment lah.
Yeah, they're like hardened criminals.
All the yeah lah. It's a strange place lah.
Very strange,
I
very
agree.
strange. So you would never move there?
I'll never move there. I'll never move to west.
What if like
Never.
you inherited a house?
If I'll rent it out, I won't date someone who lives in the west.
Really?
Yeah.
For real? So is that on your dating profile?
Yes, I make sure like, I mean, like, you don't know who you meet, right? But then when I hear like, oh, you live in Jurong, I'll be a bit like,
Or it just goes there.
like, I just remember I used to date this girl who lived in Jurong. Oh, like it's so hard to meet, and there are times when, because she will come over, then sometimes I'll have to go over, and then I fucking go all the way to the west.
Come over, okay, right? You go over the
Yeah
one.
lah, but like it's still like a journey to the west, then
you
like, I
start
go
look
there,
forward.
then I'm like, wow, fuck, I see like the mess over there and everything. But this was like how like at least when I was 22.
You went
Yeah,
with
it's
public
10 years.
transport lah, I guess.
Yeah lah, fucking you're 22 year
Oh,
old.
man.
What you
That's
take
rough,
cab, man?
Last time no Grab also, right?
Yeah, no Grab. Taxi is expensive. No, yeah lah.
That's rough,
I'll never
buddy.
go west.
Yeah. So, are you dating now?
No man. You?
Yes. So yeah,
It's
I'm
you
dating
and
around.
Aaron,
So
right?
anyone in the east, right? Aaron is available. Pasir Ris preferred.
Preferred. Definitely preferred. The next door is best.
All married next door. Oh, with kids already. Will you date anyone with kids?
I'm not opposed to it, but I also feel like, would I? I don't know. I never thought about it. I have friends who, or rather, I did know people who have kids and they're like single moms. I don't know. It's not a. I think I wouldn't date them seriously, honestly,
What do you mean?
because I wouldn't want to take care of the kids. You know? What I
Do you
mean?
like kids?
No.
No,
I mean,
not really lah.
I like kids but I don't like them enough to have them. Like, I've never wanted to have kids. And
It's like appreciating something from afar kind of thing, right? Like you appreciate that they exist, but you don't want your own. Something like that.
kind of, I just feel like I've just grown up in a way where I know that I never want to have kids.
Okay, that's it.
And then
That's fair.
I guess also like say I will have a pet. You know, I want cats, I want dogs or whatever, but I wouldn't have kids. I think it's just a different level.
Yeah, definitely
Yeah,
lah. It's
yeah.
another human being.
Yeah, so it's a different level of responsibility. And then also, I don't know. That's an interesting question. But I don't think I would. I don't think I have a good answer for that also. I just don't think I would.
Nah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I think you'll never know until you're like thrown into it also.
Yeah, lor. Right.
Yeah, there's no answer to everything.
Yeah. Would you have kids?
Yeah.
Do you want to?
Yes.
Is that in the plan?
Yeah. Hopefully before I'm 30. Yeah. Or
That's
at least when
soon,
I'm 30. I know lah. I'm still young. I'm only 18. Nah. Yeah. The past few years have been a blur.
What do you mean?
Like, suddenly I'm like 26 this year.
I'm 10 years older than you, eh?
You're 36?
Yeah.
Oh, serious?
Damn.
Don't look like it.
Yeah, that's what everybody says.
I thought you're like late 20s, maybe early 30s.
That's what everybody says. I'm closer to 40, dude. I'm closer to Elson's age, eh?
Oh, yeah. Elson's at 41?
42? I don't know, like, around 40.
But that guy is the healthiest guy I know.
Yeah.
Like the most fit, second fittest. Fittest is Daniel.
Daniel that fit, yeah.
Daniel is the fittest guy I know.
Yeah. Depends on what you define as fit, so, right? Because Daniel isn't the strongest guy in the gym.
Yeah.
But he is definitely the fittest.
He's the fittest, yeah, definitely. And aesthetic wise, he's the best.
Yeah.
I think if you're looking for like girls, right, generally, right, they'll date his stature, his body, his build and everything, right? He's the ideal physique.
That's true.
Yeah.
Handsome guy.
Handsome, good physique.
Yeah.
And then, I think the height is just nice also.
Height, face, body. Yeah.
Solid.
Yeah. Too bad he fucked up. If only his attitude is better, he would have a lot of girls already. But
he's a
fucked up guy.
Awesome. He's an awesome fucked up colleague. Colleague and friend.
Yeah.
If only actually, right, I've said this a few times. If only I was taller, I feel like I'll be happier.
How tall are you now?
168.
That's okay, what? That's above average?
I think it's below. I think the average Singaporean height now is 171 or something.
No, I don't think so.
I think 170 or 171. I'm pretty short.
But you don't look short.
I am short. No, I don't look short sitting down because I have a very long body.
That's true.
But my legs, right? I look like a pygmy, like a, what's it called? Munchkin cat. The short legs, long body.
Yes,
like
a sausage dog.
Sausage dog. Yeah. My legs are damn short. So I said this a few times. Like I would sacrifice some muscle for height.
That trait can't be made, right?
You can't, yeah. Unless you break your knees.
Unless you just optical illusion, or you just like V-taper,
It's very difficult.
I'm trying to do that. Like that's why I have like a dedicated shoulders day because I want to create the boulders.
You look like a Dorito chip.
Yes. That's why I did I focus more on back and shoulders because I wanted the Dorito. Because I'm tall, right? Then I want to be broad because I was very lanky, so I want to be broader. So that's the thing that you want to zeng what body part, right?
Yeah.
So that was the thing I wanted to zeng.
You want to look like a Dorito.
I just want to look good, naked.
You want to look like a Dorito,
I just
not a
want to
Dorito.
look good, like aesthetics. That's my goal. I don't want to be able to lift whatever twice my body weight or something like shit.
No one cares also.
Yeah, no one cares. I just want to look good, as for yourself, right? Yeah, I just want to look strong. I just want to look like if you see this guy, you don't go and fuck with him, that kind.
You don't want to be able to lift heavy. You want to look like you can lift heavy.
Yes.
Right?
Like you don't want to look like you can fight.
Yeah.
But you want to look like you can fight, but you don't really know how to fight, that kind.
No. You want to look like, don't fuck with this guy.
Yeah.
But actually, like, he's the nicest guy.
I just want useless muscles.
That's Afat, bro.
Afat is useful muscles.
You think he's strong?
I'm pretty sure. I feel like he's damn strong.
Okay, he's strong, right? But that guy, the other day we were carrying a couch together. Fucking keeps giving up. Hey, bro, die. Put down. What the hell, I was like, what the fuck? You can deadlift 300 kilos, but you can't lift a couch.
Grip strength.
We were lifting the same couch, man. Can hold.
Show.
Yeah.
This kind of thing.
Strength is a spectrum.
It's true. That is true. And also, I remember this. I knew this guy. He was quite strong also. Very good-looking guy. This is back in the day, poly. And then we went to some camping or we stayed at there's these little huts in Sentosa Beach or something. It was a birthday party, then we all sort of stayed at the beach that had these huts.
Like the shelter.
Yeah, but it was a nice little hut lah. It's not like a tent. It's a nice hut, got aircon inside one. And I remember he's this big tough guy. And then you go in, and you see the bed got insect, and he don't want to sleep inside or some shit like that. And I'm like, bro, you fucking
Pussy.
pussy, yeah, the muscle no use one. But and then I remember like, this guy, I had a lot of respect for him. But then like, I see he like a bit, he see the inside, he whine so much, he copy so much. I was like, oh fuck. So it is a spectrum, right?
I mean, there are those that like they look really strong and stuff, right? Ask them to do like the easiest things, right? Like, come, let's fix this IKEA wardrobe. Oh, like some idiot that don't know how to use it. Instruction right in front of you, also don't know how to read.
So so it's like you need to find balance, or like you can be like, that's why like those like say supermodels or what, they're very good looking, but then they fucking empty inside, you know, they don't know how to talk, they don't know how to do something.
Oh, this shots fired, right? Huh?
Yeah, I mean, I'm speculating, no offense, but this is the example I'm giving, where like you're just on one end of the spectrum, you know, but then like nothing else.
No substance.
No substance, yes.
Yeah. They sounded like a deep cut. Like you had a lot of thoughts about it.
I was telling a friend of mine recently, like I met this, I mean, this is again long ago story. There was this, I knew this back when I was working in production. So we were filming something, and then one of the what do you call it, talents, right? Used to be a Miss Singapore, but not the Miss Singapore, one of the other ones. I don't know.
Like the lower grade ones, like the Miss Singapore Duke or something like that.
Something like whatever lah. I remember it's some Miss Singapore thing, right? And I remember she was very, very tall, very pretty, very, very like very presentable. Okay. Then like I spoke to her, then I got a number and everything. Then I texted her. Then I asked her, hey, what's up? Then she's like, huh? Like, do you see where I'm going with this? She's like, what thing up? Like, what do you mean? And I'm like, oh man, you're lucky you're so pretty. Otherwise, that's it. I wouldn't even reply to this shit. And then I remember back then I was like 23, 24. And I saw that message. I was like, wow, fuck. Then I suck it up. And I replied, oh no, I meant like, how are you? Blah blah. But then like it didn't last very long, and it didn't, because after a certain point, there's nothing there. There's nothing engaging, you know.
There's no hook. Like you're attracted at the start, but after there's nothing to keep you there.
Yeah, that's why there's no. There is that. Our end, like, there's enough for me to, hey, what's that? But then there's nothing for me to stay. Like, I'll just take a look. Okay, nothing here for me. Bye. It's important. You gotta build character, I feel.
It makes you think of those like you know, wherever you go, then there's like those billboards. That like they put the models, they're like super like good looking and stuff. But like when you look at them, they're everywhere. But do they have anything that hits?
I mean, okay, let's not like, no offense to whoever the beautiful people out there, right?
Yeah.
But I'm sure that there are attractive people. There are like, you know, whole fucking diplomas or whatever, degrees, masters.
Fucking unicorn.
They're smart
unicorn,
people, right? Yeah. But then I also feel that it's almost a curse if you are like too beautiful, and then you don't need to work for a lot of things, especially girls who are very pretty. Like, they just come in, they get what they want, and they don't have the opportunity to build character. And beauty, as we all know, does not last. It fades. And when it comes to a point where it hits you, they're like, oh shit, I'm not 21 anymore, I'm not 18 anymore. How come nobody's giving me free rides, or nobody's inviting me to their boats anymore? And then you're 40 years old, still thinking that you deserve something when you were 18, but then you don't have that. You don't have that commodity anymore, right? And then you didn't have the chance to build your character, so then like you're fucked there. And I used to know people like that, because when they were younger, they were hot stuff. And then they got older, they are still going around expecting guys to buy them drinks and shit.
Is it?
Like, yeah, and I was like, oh, it's a bit. You need to snap out of it, you know. You need to. It's not how it was anymore.
You're in the zone too much. Right?
Yeah, that's why.
Oh, I never met anyone like that before, actually. I've always just thought of like, you know, those like influencers, right?
Yeah.
What do they contribute? What do they do? Like, what can they do if they are not influencers?
We are living in a different world now, where these things exist. That there is such a job as an influencer.
Right.
But then they're also not doing anything.
Yeah, what do they do?
I don't. As much as as important as social media is to us in today's world, I also don't, like, you can't believe it anymore. You can't believe anything you see online, right? Because there's too much things going on. Everybody's trying to buy your attention.
Yeah.
And then they do so by creating very outrageous things or headlines or all this kind of things to make you like, oh, what's this, you know? Then it's not real anymore, ma. So, like, what can you trust in today's world? If you can't trust the news, you can't trust what you see on Google. It's all curated now.
Yeah.
You know, everything's all hidden. So then what can you trust?
Like, especially because of TikTok now also, right? I think everybody's attention span is super short. So no one really wants to get the full story. Everybody just like fast news. Yeah. And I also don't know what to trust anymore.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Then I'm wondering, like, all these influencers also, they're doing all this like marketing, promoting and stuff like that.
Then sell you something.
Sell you stuff, right? Then the people who are buying to like the average Joes who are working like 9 to 5 jobs and stuff like that. Then I think it's like damn man, it's just a constant cycle.
Yeah. It's like the people that, like, the influencers that promote whatever their product, right? Then they go around saying, oh, this is the best fucking pre-workout, this is the best protein powder, blah blah blah. It's just the company that, hey, you have 10k followers, can you advertise this? And then they take it and then they say like, oh, this is the best one. But it's not what. It's just whoever pays the highest. If fucking another brand pays you the same amount, you are going to say that brand is the highest, the best tasting, whatever. So you can't believe anything here.
I don't think they even use the products.
I'm sure they got a lot of free, you know, sure they got all the free gift, all this kind of shit.
Probably.
They'll give away lah, right?
I heard from my friend, cause he works. Oh, shout out to my friend. He works at he doesn't work. He owns the Go Pizza at the Pasir Ris Hawker Center.
Hey, the Korean thing.
Yeah. He's Derek, the Master Chef Singapore.
I went there before. I saw like some poster, but I didn't see the guy in the shop. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the Master Chef. Like, he owns the Go Pizza. Yeah. When I heard like how much he spends on all this influencer marketing, like, it really affects the landscape of like how well your business will do. Like, even though they're like nobodies, right? You never heard of them, right? But just by paying them to get your stuff out there,
so
it really helps a lot. Yeah, it really boosts a lot. Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Well, I don't even know who.
And the thing is, he doesn't even know who these influencers are. Yeah. He just has like a PR person.
I never hear of this guy before, that kind of thing.
Anybody can be an influencer these days.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
Maybe that dream of McDonald's sponsoring you is coming true.
Sorry, McDonald's wants to sponsor me, right? Please, I'll do a McDonald's mukbang.
Yeah, man, I'm sure that...
You want to do a McDonald's mukbang?
Let's do it. I don't think I'll last very long, but can try.
What's the most you've eaten in one sitting?
I can't eat a lot at one go, but I can eat a lot throughout the day. So I have a small stomach but a high metabolism.
So you eat, like, you get full really fast, but you digest really fast.
And I get hungry very fast. But I get full very quickly.
So how many meals do you have a day?
Now it's like 3, but then back then I can do 5, which is normal lah for like if you're working out and stuff.
That's good though, that you get like a high metabolism, I guess.
Yeah.
Mine's like the opposite of you. It takes really long for me to get full.
Grass is greener lah. When I was a skinny guy, it's really, I gotta force feed. It sucks. It really sucks. I want to puke all the time, man. And like food doesn't even feel good to eat.
It's like you just force.
It's work. It becomes work. Yeah.
Especially protein, right? When you eat protein, right? Wow.
Like chicken breast or shit. Wow.
Building
is always more difficult than destroying. So if you're losing weight, it's just run, just cut, just like don't eat. But if you're putting on weight, you gotta fucking starve yourself. It sucks.
Yeah, like you said, grass is greener. For me, I find it very difficult to lose weight. I love eating too much. I love to snack. I love to snack. Like, I don't like to eat, I don't like to eat meals. I just like to constantly snacking. And my snacks are like random
trash,
stuff. Yeah, very trash. Like, I like to eat potato chips.
Who doesn't?
Ice cream. Potato chips with ice cream.
Get the fuck out. That's a horrible combination.
The best is fries with ice cream.
Yeah, like that McDonald's fucking smooth softy and ice and French fry combo. I hate that.
Why is that?
I don't know. I don't like it.
That's so weird.
Right? That's like
the best is A&W, the curly fries.
Yes.
With the root beer float. Oh shit.
Whatever happened to A&W? I don't know why they stopped.
They're still here.
Really, man?
Yeah.
There's like one outlet somewhere lah.
There's a few.
Really, man?
There's a few.
Where?
I think there's one at Jewel.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh?
You didn't know? There's quite a few A&W in Singapore now.
I've never seen
Jewel, where else? I went to quite a lot, right?
Oh yeah, there's Jewel.
There's a few more. But the most iconic one is one in Johor lah. There's one pit stop. I think Sungai Buloh.
But that's in Malaysia. So like Malaysia can have whatever they want, what?
But Malaysia's A&W is the best lah.
Oh, there's really a few. Wow.
You didn't know?
I didn't know.
I think at Jewel, then there's the North Shore Plaza. There's one, but it's super expensive lah.
Ang Mo Kio Airport, Cambria, Jurong, North Shore, Woodlands.
Wow, why all so far?
Bandari.
Why all west side? It's Malaysian lah, I think.
But they really have what? Bring it a bit further.
In the east, only got two.
One, dude, like airport lah. Where's
yeah lah. I consider Punggol the east lah, kinda.
There was one in Punggol, man.
Yes. North Shore is at Punggol.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
it's a new one.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Tell me about Hashira.
Oh yeah. So Hashira was this project started by a few of us, mainly me and Afat right now. Back in I think 2021.
You know, I only just realized it like 2 days ago that this is the Demon Slayer thing.
How you know? You watch anime?
Yeah,
You watch Demon Slayer?
yeah. But I didn't finish. I finished the train arc, but I didn't finish season 3.
I see.
But I'm familiar with them lah.
Okay.
Then I remember like seeing like, okay, got fire, got lightning. Then I didn't put it together until recently. Very recently, you know. Yeah, lor. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I think because we started it during the
COVID.
peak of season 1 of Demon Slayer.
Wow.
Yeah, during Demon Slayer season 1, they it was quite a big anime back then lah. Like one of the bigger ones during COVID.
Okay.
Cause season 1, undoubtedly I think season 1 is the best. Season 2 and 3,
Oh, season 1, what happened?
Season 1 is because it's fresh lah.
Yeah, no,
he was
I
fighting
didn't-
the spider demon.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that one, that scene, goosebumps, man.
I heard about Demon Slayer. My friend said it was very good. She asked me to watch it. I watched it. I felt that it was alright.
It's carried by the animation lah.
True.
The storyline is meh, but the animation is really good.
I think got like what was it? I think Attack on Titan trumps.
Attack on Titan has a better storyline for sure lah.
And animation what? With all the sort of 3G CGI-ish or some parts.
I think Demon Slayer animation beats it lah. Have you seen the season 2 fight?
The train one.
Not the train one,
Don't try not to spoil me.
the fight with the upper moon. I don't know if you've seen it.
Which one is it? Which
I think you haven't watched it lah. Season
what
2.
is it the hand guy? I can't
Hand
remember
guy?
his right.
No.
There's
That's the train up. It's after the train one.
Okay, then I haven't.
That-
Okay, the Rengoku died already.
Rengoku died already,
Yes,
yeah.
that's the part.
After that.
I haven't watched it.
Okay, you watched after that. That final scene, right? The final fight is really good. Okay, so we started it during the peak of Hashira. Actually, the idea came from Afat lah. His idea was he wanted to start like a clothing brand.
I
Cause
didn't know you guys otaku on it. But it's like a part of the gym culture, isn't it? Like anime and gym culture seems to be hand in hand.
I'm quite a nerd lah, actually. It's just that I like to gym.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, most of the people are just nerds that like to gym.
Dude, the nerdy gym bro is the most underrated and the most underrated like character class. You know what I mean?
Really?
You're strong and you're smart. You know what I mean? You're not the jock and you're not the nerd. You're the gym bro nerd, oh.
Like you can't have both, right? Can't be
But you
handsome.
are both.
You can't have handsome and smart, right? That's why I just choose to be handsome.
Yeah. So, but yeah. So yeah, continue.
Oh yeah. So we started it. Afat approached me and Trevor the other time because he wanted to start a clothing brand. Because I think he was gaining quite a lot of traction during that time. Afat, because he's pretty well known in Singapore for lifting heavy weights.
Yeah.
Without any training or anything like that, like naturally gifted, strong guy. Then he wanted to like kind of bring up this culture where, you know how a lot of people in Singapore when they go to the gym and stuff, the stuff they wear is pretty standardized lah. Especially like if you look at girls, you can't tell them apart lah. Honestly, because everybody's wearing like activewear and stuff like that. So we wanted to bring in a culture where like you're wearing more individualistic styles. Like you're not afraid to wear like graphic tees or like otaku stuff to the gym lah. Because really there's a lot of people who are otakus in Singapore. Asian culture we're otaku. So we wanted to try like to share our vision of like both like otaku, streetwear, anything like that interests us lah. Because we all have different interests. And try to bring it to apparel. Yeah, so that was the main motivation. So somehow we got funneled into this like equipment for powerlifting as well. So we did make one competition t-shirt which Daniel modeled for us.
The jumpsuit thing, is it?
It's like the inner tee with for the singlet. So it's quite fun because we've seen a lot of people wearing that in competition now. Yeah, and it's really fun when you see your brand, right?
Yeah.
Random people you don't even know.
Yeah.
Then you see them wearing it, right? Like, oh shit, that's fucking cool, dude. Yeah, like, because I work in another gym, then I saw this guy, he was like wearing a HASHIRA shirt. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? Where you buy from? So I was out to him, hey bro, how come you get this shirt? Like, oh, my friend, he was wearing this. Then I thought it was like a pretty nice shirt, pretty good quality. So I just ordered lah. I was like, oh shit, that's cool, man. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I went to a few gyms already, and I saw like a lot of people wearing HASHIRA and stuff. Like, oh shit, man. Nice. We're actually getting there lah somewhere, but it's not easy. It's definitely tough. And I think the thing we are riding on now is that we're riding on the face of that Afad is like the main motivator for a lot of people out there lah. Because he's really a strong fucker lah.
Influencer.
Yeah, he's an influencer lah. I honestly think genuinely think he's an influencer lah.
But the kind of influencer that is like what it truly means to be an influencer. Not some guy on Instagram. He is an actual guy who will influence you to become stronger, that kind.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then if you like
a role model lah, let's call him role model.
Because he's just like an average person.
Just
like
a guy.
Us, just a guy like us. Like if you see him in the gym and everything, you can just talk to him. He won't be afraid to just like tell you what he's doing and stuff like that. Yeah, but obviously don't bother him too much lah, because everybody's trying to work out.
Ask him sign your autograph or what shit.
Yeah. You should ask him to sign your autograph. Yeah, you can smell him also. Up to you.
If he's not looking, he's just going to grab his backside, that kind of thing.
You can take his sweat. He sweat a lot. You can sell his sweat on Instagram or something like that. Yeah. But we're going on to like 2 years now of HASHIRA. We have some plans in the future right now. We're just working on it. It's a bit slow because we have our own commitments. Yeah. So just trying to work with what we have. Because externalities we can't control. Yeah, that's the thing that's the thing I learned the most recently. Yeah, that you try to do things within your control first. Then you try to control other things.
How did you come up with the name? Just purely based on the show?
The name, right? HASHIRA actually means pillars in Chinese, in Japanese. Yeah, so the vision was that like we wanted everyone to have like a HASHIRA tee. Because let's say you're like a new guy that comes to the gym. You feel pretty intimidated if you see everyone wearing like super like tight clothes, activewear, gym, like really the gym bro, old school gym bros like even the stringer tees or something. They're like singlets with the super thin stuff, right? So HASHIRA means pillar, so we were thinking like a pillar on its own is pretty useless So we want it to be a community where everyone is like-minded, helping each other, trying to hold each other up, basically. So that's where the name was inspired by And of course Demon Slayer was hot at the time.
Hell yes.
Yeah, so no brainer there Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta ride on the wave
Yeah.
Okay, and it's catchy
Oh yeah.
Very catchy
Yeah.
And we liked that design of the Torii gate. Because it looks like a squat rack.
Okay.
If you notice, the Torii gate looks like a squat rack kinda. And then a Torii gate usually represents something sacred. Yeah, so sacred could be your body sacred. Going to the gym is like a ritual for you. At the same time, the pillars of the Torii gate look really good because it holds it up like a gate. So it could be like your entrance to something better.
So it's also a literal like Hashira.
HASHIRA.
The first time I kept calling it Harashi.
Harashi. Better than Edward, bro. Edward bought the shirt, He bought a few shirts. Then it's like, I wear Hitachi Strength.
Fucked up.
Hitachi, Walao.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do I want to ask? I had a question just now. Never mind. I'll come back. I think it was something about the anime.
What's up?
Well, oh yeah. What other animes do you watch?
I watched a lot lah, but the most recent one I watched was Demon Slayer, the Return season, of course. I watched what's that show? Assassination Classroom.
I heard about it.
Yeah, Attack on Titan, of course. But man, I swear they're milking the anime. It's
What do you mean?
Taking too long to come out, man.
I mean,
The final season lasts for 3 years already.
that's true. Because it's part 3 now.
Yeah, and part 3 only like one episode came out. Still
Is
waiting.
it come out already, man?
Only one episode. It's like a 1 hour long episode.
Is it?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
I also haven't seen it. I'm just waiting.
Are you dub or sub?
Sub Always sub, bro. You dub Are you a dub?
A dub.
Oh man.
Dub, but depends.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
I will stand my ground because
What the heck?
it's hard to like watch it and like listen at the same time. Like I'm reading it, it's kind of weird. But for some, I will watch sub. Like Naruto, I'll watch sub. But AOT, I watch dub.
I mean,
I like the voice acting, and nowadays it's more modern. The voice acting is quite nice.
I can't get behind the voice, the English voice acting, man. It's just weird. The only thing I watch, right, that I appreciate if it's English, right, it's just Avatar. Last Airbender.
Okay.
That one is like...
But that one is in English, right?
Yeah, that was English.
Yeah.
It's not an anime, but man, love Avatar.
Okay, for the more modern ones, dubbing is okay. But if it's like the older ones, like I tried watching Dragon Ball and Naruto in English, it's fucking stupid.
Because it's disgusting.
Because when you like they want to Kamehameha,
Yeah,
they want
yeah.
to Rasengan, right? Imagine some Angmo guy saying Rasengan. It's fucking.
It's like
re-
Kakashi Sensei.
Yeah.
Kakashi Sensei. Sasuke's out there somewhere. Cannot. Hey, so disgusting.
Yeah. Like it's hilarious. That's why you cannot play this kind of thing.
I used to watch the dub when I was younger. Because I think Naruto used to play on Cartoon Network.
Yeah. Naruto.
Yeah. Naruto, Sasuke, you need more training.
Then their power is like Kagebo's Shinojutsu becomes
Shadow Clone Jutsu.
fucking nonsense. Shadow Clone. Flaming fire breath. Boo. Like wow, fucking lame.
And the worst is when they have like their super long monologues.
Yeah.
Then when they speak in English, right? Oh my god, just shut the hell up, man.
It sounds weird because like it sounds weird because like they are like dragging it out. They're like when my parents died or something. Back in the day, the hidden village. Blah blah blah. Then they monologuing.
Damn long the monologue.
It's damn long. Yeah. And it's and there's a lot of monologuing in Naruto. So I recently started watching Shippuden.
Oh,
Because I haven't watched it yet.
you've never watched Shippuden?
I know. I don't. Don't call me.
Fuck.
But I watched the first Naruto when they were a kid.
Yeah.
Until the point where they chasing Orochimaru until they don't go where. Then fillers. Then I stopped. Because back then you need to watch on the CD.
Yes.
Right.
I had the cassette. Not cassette, like the CD or
The
something.
you burn on right? Yeah lah. I go and burn all the
No,
episodes.
actual DVD. Like you rented it
Wow.
from what's that rental or something? There's a lot
Some
of like
random
DVD.
Chinese shop
It's like the DVD rental lah. You always borrow, then must return. They don't return, you get fined.
Yeah. So last time was that I watched Naruto. Then I stopped, and then I just recently went back to watching Shippuden, and I'm only at like episode 70, which I have 430 more. But I'm at the point where Korra is fighting Naruto because the flaming village or some of their hidden village is attacked by the temple people.
Who is Korra?
The guy has a claw who's also has the 9 tails inside him.
Who?
This guy fucking
Is this a filler?
no, this is long, like I think this is the first Korra.
I was thinking of Legend of...
No, not Legend.
Not Avatar, Legend of Korra or something.
Is it Korra? Is that his name? Yeah, maybe it's not his name. Wait a minute. Maybe that's not his name. Fire Temple. Who's this guy? What's this guy's name?
Oh, is it the Buddha?
Yeah. What is this guy's name? How do I even search?
Pause a while.
Can.
Shit.
Are you warm now? Okay, right.
A bit hot, but it's okay.
Yeah, on it. Sora. Not Korra. Korra is the Avatar one.
Yeah, that's right. But I don't remember I think it's the one where there's Hidan, right?
Who's that? I don't know.
The guy that can...
This guy is the one that's attacking the village. This guy is attacking the village and he got all the old...
This is a filler, bro.
Is it?
I think it's a filler.
I don't know.
I don't think this is like important.
I mean, I'm just watching episode by episode.
Yeah,
Right?
I think you can skip some of them. Some of the stuff you can skip.
But it's very draggy.
Oh, that's why if you watch Naruto, right? If you really want to like get it done with, you need to watch the like canon episodes.
But then, like, what's the point? Like, you know, if I rush through it, I still need to, once in a while, get some side quests.
I don't know. To me, the fillers are like...
does it even have any...
There's no contribution to the story.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like, fun fact, he did this once.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What's your favorite anime?
AOT.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, how long have you been watching for anime? Like since young?
I'm not a big anime watcher lah. I've only watched maybe a handful of anime. But the ones that I watched, I remembered them making an impact when you were young lah. Like Naruto, I watched Death Note, AOT, Bleach back then. One Piece a bit.
No, it's too long.
Yeah, it's too long. And I watched it on TV. I didn't watch it on the...
On Kids Central as well.
Yeah, on whatever lah. And then small ones here and there lor. But I try and watch like those that have like an end.
I see.
You know, I don't want to commit to something that has like 1,000 episodes and then like still ongoing. Then I'll never watch finish.
What's your like favorite genre? No, like are you okay with any genre? I can give you some recommendations.
I feel like I like the fighting ones, and I like a bit of drama lah. I tried those slice of life ones before. You watch the My Dress Up Darling?
I haven't watched My Dress Up Darling, but
it's nice, you know.
my friend has been asking me to watch Dress Up Darling. He says it's really good.
It's nice. It's quite very cute. I like it.
I haven't watched it, but I watched a lot of slice of life. There was one period I only watched slice of life animes because I was like,
You want something lighthearted, right? Your fucking life is already so hard. I want something happy, right?
It happened after I watched. I don't even know this show. Sword Art Online.
Sword Art.
Sword Art Online.
It's a game. What?
It's a anime about a game.
I don't know.
Yeah, I watched this and I was like, I couldn't differentiate. I think there was a point of time where I was watching too much anime, and I couldn't differentiate real life, and I felt like where am I?
That's why it's a different world lah. It's an otaku world lah.
So I decided to watch slice of life to like get back into
back,
real
yeah,
world,
yeah,
even though it's not.
There used to be this show called High School. Remember back in the day?
High School DxD.
No. Sweet School or just some like they are at school or they are in high school. Then they
That's
just,
most slice of life. Most
yeah,
slice of life is in high school.
So it's just like whatever romantic stuff or what.
It's just them doing their like CCAs and stuff like that. Yeah.
And
there's a lot of those.
Recent one, there is one also. This, what's it called? About this guy. He's very smart, and then they are in this elite school, and then everybody's all very smart. Then they're fighting to be in class number 1.
Mob Psycho? Is it?
No. Wow,
Psyche K?
Classroom.
Classroom the Elite?
Yes.
I haven't watched that.
Yes.
Is it good?
It's okay. Yeah, Classroom of the Elite.
There's so much anime that you can't keep up with everything. So difficult.
It's okay. It's a bit like a mix of Death Note, cause got those plot twists. This one. But it's also not. It's short lah. Like can finish in like I don't know a week. It's like 2 seasons, maybe 20 episodes. It's a bit of Death Note mixed with slice of life mixed with fighting, but not as intense as Death Note, not as action as fighting, and not as tame as slice of life.
It's like
it's okay
it's
lah.
like a mixture of everything.
Yeah, it's a mixture lor.
It's on Netflix?
I don't know. I just stream on whatever shit lah.
Illegal platform?
Yeah lah.
No.
Bro, everything's illegal. See, I'm fucking googling how to cook chicken breast.
I just buy the instant chicken breast now. You just microwave it.
From 7-Eleven.
No, this new multi chicken. It's pretty good. You should try.
At the...
I think you have to buy it online. I buy it from Shopee.
How much is it? Is it cheap?
One pack. I think 1 kilo is like $13.
1 kg is 13. That's okay. Like,
Yeah, and it's
how many
cooked already.
slices?
I can't remember. $13 around there.
That's all. That it will save me a lot of trouble.
Yeah, so I just air fry like 2 chicken
What's it
breasts. New multi chicken breasts.
I'm getting a lot of tips and tricks.
Yeah, I mean you can get this. It's pretty convenient, but you can't eat too much of it, of course,
'Cause
because
it's not-
it's pretty salty lah.
Cause it's like
It's like preserved a bit, right? But it's nice. If you like McSpicy, they have like a McSpicy patty.
oh, this
also.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have the McSpicy one.
Yeah, the
Is it
steamed
health-
chicken breast is really
Is
good.
it healthy or not?
Define healthy. It gets me gains.
That's true. Okay, that's all I need.
You get the gains, right? That's all you need.
That's all
Right?
I need.
Nothing
Okay.
but gains.
No, I've seen this. I've seen the McSpicy one in the downstairs. The NUC.
Yeah, they said it there.
Okay, can.
You should check out if you like fighting one, right? You should check out. You're okay with like old anime?
Yes.
Check out this Hajime no Ippo.
I heard a lot about this.
It's a boxing
one,
anime. Yeah, super good. I love that show.
How long is it?
I think the anime is finished already, but
So it's like 100 episodes.
I think like 80 maybe the first season.
How many fucking seasons?
I think there's like officially there's 2 seasons or something like that. I can't remember,
So
but
has it ended yet?
the manga is still going on, but the anime hasn't been posting anything.
This is
Else.
still ongoing lah.
I think so.
It will never end
Actually, I'm not sure. I haven't kept up in a while, but the last I remember, like the anime, right? I never read the manga, but the anime is my favorite lah.
Is it?
Yeah, really, really good. Really funny. Very like
My friend
serious tones
also recommended it.
solid show. And it's like I wouldn't expect it because it was like a really old anime.
Yeah. What did you watch? Baki.
I watched a bit.
Thoughts?
Very funny.
It's supposed to be extreme
Yeah.
and outlandish lah.
It reminds me
Like
of JoJo
muscles.
lah.
I never watched JoJo. But I see all the fucking
Yeah. As
shit.
in,
I don't get it lah.
it's very
The
like extra
references.
lah. Very
Yeah.
extra everything.
Okay. Do you watch Berserk?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
I read a bit. Berserk is solid lah. Berserk. I love Berserk. Guts.
Yeah.
My friend has a pretty cool Berserk tattoo. Do you know the one, the marked ones?
I wanted to get that, you know.
You wanna get that?
But I think it's like everybody's getting that.
You get it in somewhere nobody knows.
But I want to get it at that spot, what?
I think you should just get it.
Okay.
I think you should just get it.
Okay.
I've seen people with the curse mark
Yeah.
Sasuke
Mark
tattoo
of
also.
I haven't watched that yet.
No, Sasuke curse mark, you know, the first season he got the bite from Orochimaru here.
Can't remember.
It's like
Snake bite.
it's like a trigram here.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
The curse mark,
The,
you know, he
like, one
becomes like
temple,
yeah. You should get the tattoo. It's cool lah.
It's cool lah. And like when I read the manga, cause I was like, you know, before you commit to a manga, you're like, should I read it or should I watch it? Then I went down this because the anime is not linear.
The anime
It's like half year, half day. Take this arc, then so you need to watch.
There hasn't been like a good anime or
Yeah,
to
so
be honest.
for Berserk there isn't a good anime.
There
So I
isn't.
went to read it, and it's a bit of a trip lah, right?
It's a trip,
It's a
yeah.
trip, and it also doesn't end because the guy died already.
Yeah, the
Rest-
guy died.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. Quite sad about that.
But I expected a little bit more in terms of story, but I relate a lot to
Guts.
Guts. He's a fucking
He's-
gangster.
If he doesn't have depression, right, he's the I think he's the
He's
most
our
solid
hero.
solid
eh.
guy.
Yeah, he's the hero. Like we all want to be like him.
You can't
eh.
hate him.
You can't.
He's been through so much shit.
Yeah, he's been through so much shit. I like, wow, fuck. And then he's still fighting out. Like even at that last point when he thought he worked all the way, saved Casca already, then like God.
She doesn't know who he is.
I don't
She doesn't know who he is.
And he still fight. And that's the ideology, like the
They can't stop fighting.
yeah, you can't
Struggle
stop
doesn't
fighting.
end,
lor. Yeah, and the berserk armor is like a metaphorical.
It'll hurt you more.
Yeah, but you just keep going, right? It's like it's keeping you alive, but you just gotta go.
Oh, the Berserk armor looks fucking cool.
Yeah, man.
Berserk
That's
armor
why.
fucking
That's why I have
cool.
like when I so this is my wallpaper, right? Then when I go to the gym, then I change to the fitness one, then it become red color. Boom. Then that's my rage.
Alright. Good to know.
You know, I listen. You know, when I listen to music, right? Like, do you listen to music in the gym?
Of course. What do you listen to actually? You can tell a lot of a person
Yes.
from what they listen to in the gym.
I listen to a lot of like, I used to listen to pop lah, right? Everybody listen to fucking pops at the start. Then I start to listen to like all the
Funk.
funk. If you know what,
Yeah.
I never knew that this genre was called funk, but it's just like rage music. I call it rage music.
I see.
Yeah. Then got
I call it like the
playlist.
I feel like it's more of like the Sigma male songs. I feel
What does that mean?
like the alpha male. Alpha males listen
Yeah,
to these
just like
songs.
a da 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 da.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's not really hard style.
Yeah.
But it's just like angry guy music.
Like you listen to this while walking down the street.
Yeah.
Like you're a giga chat, you know. I learned about this, from where? From my client who was 15 years old. He was like,
Oh shit. This
I was like, what do you listen to this? He
Gen
was
Z
like,
shit eh.
yeah, it's like funk. I'm like, oh, what's that? Like funk? You listen to funk music?
Yeah, I thought it was funk.
I thought it was funk music. It's like funk. Like, oh, what's that? No, I'll send you some stuff. Then he sent it to me like, oh, actually,
And it's all the same.
Not bad. Yeah.
It's all remixes of the same thing.
And you don't know what they're saying. They're saying like, no, and then suddenly got like bass, doom, doom, doom.
Ball like yeah.
Yeah. Then like, oh, actually I can get behind this. Not too bad.
It's good gym music.
It's very good for gym.
Yeah.
You feel like the main character.
I feel fucking angry eh. I feel fucking angry.
Why you feel angry? I don't feel angry. I just feel like, oh yeah, I'm the main character.
I feel very angry. I feel like, because okay, so on
So scary. You feel angry.
on a normal day, if I like just a normal day, I just listen to the angry music and I work out. But on those days that I really want to go, right, I'll listen to this playlist, anime gym style, and it's just
or hard style.
it's like it's also funk and hard style, but then you got the clips of the anime people talking inside.
Okay.
So you got
Like from the actual show.
so you got Sasuke shouting at Orochimaru. You have One Punch Man saying like, "I will never give up." And then you got Goku going Super Saiyan. You got Commander Irvin shouting at his soldiers to
Sasageyo!
yeah. He was like, right. My soldiers will never run away or some shit. I play for something for you. Let me see.
I think if you see my playlist, you'll feel like my current rotation, right, you'll feel like, what the fuck? How this guy gym?
And then I got Berserk also, like Guts shouting at Griffin.
I think you'll be disappointed in what I listened to recently.
Damn. Oh, okay, I got Tanjiro here.
I hate this.
So Taiwan.
I hate this. It's dubbed.
You just shout off. Then like there'll be like. Then he'll say the Japanese one.
This is okay.
He's at the gym all, fucking going crazy. Then there'll be like the part where he says like, Rengoku, what? You guys always come out at night to fight. Rengoku is the true hero.
I'll let you listen to what I've been listening to. So recently I hit
I'm not gonna be disappointed.
Yeah, recently I hit a 220 PR on deadlift, 5 plates. Then I was listening to this song. I'm manifesting because I'm trying to get tickets tomorrow.
I feel I want to hit the gym already.
Yeah, right. Pretty solid.
I feel my
This is my rotation recently.
damn.
pretty different.
They were very different people.
I got different moods when I gym. Like certain times I want to listen to like funk, this kind of thing. Listen to like pop punk.
Yeah.
Some days I just like
Fucking Taylor Swift.
Taylor
I mean, no judgment.
Yeah.
It's a catchy song.
Yeah.
But I tried, like, at the start, when I first started going to the gym, I just listened to my podcasts. Like, that's the kind of stuff that I listen to when
You listen to yourself?
No, like, other... Not my podcast, but...
God damn, man.
Like,
You listen to yourself while you work
podcast
out.
Fuck, that's
Oh,
not
damn, man.
narcissistic shit.
Narcissistic, yeah. Listen to yourself.
That's why I listen
while you work
to
out.
podcasts, like how I would, like, on the train or whatever, when I'm doing my chores or what, right? But then, you need a bit more of, like, that push. You need to, because sometimes when I listen to it, I'm like, oh, yeah. Then I'm like, I'm not exerting myself. But then when you listen to like hard music, you will feel angry, right? You feel like, come on, let's go, let's push yourself. And then that's how I started to switch on.
I guess because my my approach to like lifting, right, has always been like, because for powerlifting it's like pretty heavy weights and stuff, right? I've always found that like if I try to keep my heart rate low, it helps me better when I'm calm. So I listen to pretty slow music lah. So this is pretty fast already for me. I listen to even slower stuff than this.
Like, well, ballads.
Not really ballads, but like
It's like opera.
not really opera, but like I listen to like, you know how there's like slowed and reverb versions of songs. I listen to that because I wanted to keep my heart rate really low. Either that or I listen to like really old like hip hop.
Yeah.
Where their like beats are really just chill.
Slow, like,
yeah, very slow beats. Yeah, I listen to like Wu-Tang Clan and stuff like that. Just chill. Yeah, that's what my approach is. Then some days I just like, okay, let's go a bit hard. Let's pop punk metal sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, it just differs. There's no one style fits all for me. My music taste is quite diverse.
I don't really listen to music. I listen to podcasts. The music is just for mood setting. So if I want to chill, if like I'm doing something chill, then I'll play like lo-fi while I'm studying, that kind of thing. When I'm at the gym, I play something else. But then when I'm out and about, I don't really listen to music.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like even if you're traveling to somewhere?
I'll listen to podcasts.
Oh,
they're
serious?
like 2-3 hours long. It's like one trip really.
I tried doing that, but I always fall asleep.
It's like watching a movie, lor.
Yeah, but I fall asleep. I tried, because like I used to travel to school every day at Kentridge. So it took quite a while to get there, right? I tried listening to a podcast, right? But I really keep falling asleep. And I was listening to this podcast where we were talking about ghost stories with them.
Law.
The Malay one, Berhantu, it's called. Very, very interesting to hear, right? But after I just fall asleep. I don't. Every time I listen to people talk in my ear, I fall asleep. Like I can't.
It's like white noise, maybe.
Yeah. So
Right.
now even like at home, right, when I try to sleep, right, I just play like either a podcast or
TV,
YouTube. I'll play this like Nihongo Japanese basics.
What the fuck?
Like cause I saw this thing where like actually you learn more in your sleep.
When you sleep, yes.
Yeah, so I tried, okay, I'm gonna play this Japanese podcast, right? And I'm gonna learn Japanese in my sleep.
That's not how
But I didn't learn
how
shit,
it works. That's not how it works, bro. Like I do that sometimes though. Like it's about tapping into your subconscious mind.
Yeah.
So your conscious mind is the one that's learning, but your subconscious mind is the one that
Absorbing.
it will manifest your certain thoughts. So it's not about playing Japanese and learning Japanese. It's about playing certain like affirmations. So like you go to sleep, then you play like, okay, I am strong. I will do my best. I will
Oh, is this
succeed.
how it
That kind of
works?
shit. Yeah.
Oh, I
then
don't
you
know.
will subconsciously believe that you're there. That kind of thing. So it's like the things that you tell yourself. So sometimes I'll play that also when I emo
Really,
or what. Yeah.
I've been just trying to learn stuff. I've been playing. I've been playing a few things. It's Japanese, how to learn basic Japanese. And the other one is history of Greek mythology.
Damn.
But then when I wake up, I'm like,
Cause you're not.
I didn't learn anything.
Yeah, dude, it's not how it works.
yeah, I figured that out after like the past few months. I didn't learn anything except for Ohio.
Because it's the first 5 minutes before you fall asleep. That's how
Minasan,
you- yeah.
konnichiwa, and then I'm like, don't know what they're saying.
All the
anymore.
thing you learn is from anime.
Yeah, and other stuff lah. If you know what I mean.
Hey, I don't know what you mean. I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea.
Sushi restaurants lah. You learn sushi restaurants, you know.
I think when I first started watching porn, is hentai.
Hey man, I was talking about sushi.
Whoa, I thought we were talking about the same thing.
No.
But I remember that was when I first watched it. I was like, damn, what the fuck is this?
I
You still watch it?
I cannot talk on the first time because it's a bit. I can tell you about the first time, but not on this podcast.
I just remember like when I was very young. Then like you got all this thing. Then I don't dare to go and watch the real one. So I just type in some the cartoon one.
Yeah,
It's like,
you.
we can't watch together. I think
Oh, you want pause? I tell you the first time.
Okay, I'm gonna hear some secret things. Pause. Hello, interval. Had to pause this part so that Ardy could tell me his disgusting sex story, which we won't mention. Okay, you can just go back to it. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Thanks for sharing. Exclusive content.
Must subscribe to his OnlyFans so you can hear.
Damn. What time do you go? 5.
I missed it already.
Huh? What are you supposed to do?
I was supposed to go with him to the airport to pick up my sister, but he left already.
He never call you.
He did, but I missed the call like 3
Whoops.
times. Yeah, I didn't realize the time, bro, until I checked. I was like, oh shit.
So when they come back, he's going back to.
He's going back to my place, so I'll just go back before. So probably leave in 4:30. Yeah.
Can we can wrap it up. Do you have anything else you want to say?
Nah, anything else you wanna ask me?
I don't know. No, I think it was very comprehensive.
Oh, and then this is our first time talking as well, actually.
In a way, it's like our
It's our
first
first time
proper
talking.
sit down,
Yeah.
get to know each other session.
Because I've always seen you in the gym. Before that, we just like exchange highs
Yeah
and
lah,
stuff
high
like that.
five, yeah.
Yeah. Like first time actually talking. Before that, never talked before.
Rubbish. I really felt like this is a strange way to meet people. For
What
me
thing?
also, like just sit down and like
It's quite cool.
it's quite cool lah.
Yeah.
But it's also like, it's essentially me like, hey, I have this thing. You want to do it with me, right? But it's also like, hey, you want to come and sit down with me and talk for 2 hours? I don't know you. You don't know me.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay. That's basically it. What
Yeah,
you know?
We
It's
kind of knew each other, but like we just never talked
Yeah
like
lah.
this before. Yeah, it's quite cool.
But and it's cool in a way where also like, when's the last time you sat down and talked to anybody for 2 hours? You know, no phones, no distraction, just really purely focusing, talking. And we have no agenda. We're not sitting down discussing something. It's just like, let's go.
Just
talk
talk
shit. Yeah.
Talk is the best.
Yes. That's why like you and Afat were planning to do a podcast, right? This is how it is. Like if you're thinking of a concept, have a concept, right? Say like mine is the yoga thing, which I still incorporate in some way.
Mostly yoga.
So I'm safe, right? I'm safe. It makes sense.
This is part of the Gym Bro series.
Yeah, check out the yoga series. Then
I'm not a gym bro. I'm a gym sir.
Hey, respect. But it's essentially this now. Like this setup is easy, you know. I can show you guys how to edit and stuff like that. It's not that big a deal. Portable. Go somebody's house. Find a quiet space. Sign up for the thing, you know.
I have a room like this kinda. It's my gym room.
Yeah.
Then
Just
like I have
quiet
a
room.
couch set up and everything.
Can. You like for this one is just one mic. But if
Yeah.
you want like 2, then you need like, I thought of getting a stand also, but then like I want then I will need a studio. I don't want to fucking set up the stand every time.
You don't want to like record like the video, is it usually?
That's a whole nother trouble lah. Right?
True.
I don't know how to. Then I need to video edit.
That's true,
And then
that's
like,
true.
also, who wants to
And
see
someone has
lah?
to pan to
Then
each
you can
face and
like then like see my fucking underwear hanging on there, my bed down here.
just realized.
This is my room, bro. Like what?
Oh yeah.
Then like imagine if I'm doing it at someone else's house or
Yeah.
at the studio or somewhere, right? Then it's not convenient. You need a studio. Then people go to.
But you don't want to make it into a career? It's actually quite a good career, you know. Right now, I would say.
I mean, like, who am I? Like, I'm just some guy. What?
Who is anyone?
That's true.
You think about it?
But what career? What career is this?
People make a career out of podcasts, you know,
Yeah, but what? Like,
because they get endorsements and everything.
yeah, but what am I like? I think when I started this, it wasn't about earning money or anything, but other than the fact that I just wanted to speak to the people that I felt were interesting. It started out with the people from the yoga world, when I was just starting out as a yoga instructor. Hey, I want to learn more from these experienced people. Then it started. I did it. People liked it. Then I just kept doing it. I had more access to people from that world, and I learned a lot about it. And then it became from about like yoga, then it became about talk about my life, then it became about different phases of my life. Like say now is a different phase or so, right? So I just do it all. Yeah.
But like,
Whether the money comes, great lah. You know, if I can get
exactly.
if I can earn money from
If you
this.
can do this as like a career, right?
I don't know how.
The money doesn't really matter as long as you're enjoying yourself.
I am enjoying. I do enjoy doing this.
That's good, that's good.
And that's how you keep it authentic. I did one time. Nike asked me to do something for them.
Okay.
They didn't. They pay me in fucking some free T-shirt which I hate. Like, but I thought back then like, oh, Nike, maybe I'll get my name out there or something. It's my
Okay.
big break. Oh, it's fucking lame. They were asking me to. I was talking to the ambassadors. I won't say who lah. I deleted the episode already. It's fucking stupid.
Boring, is it?
It's boring, and it's like at their office with the 2 executives there.
Super
sitting-
filtered lah.
Super filtered, and it's super like, not organic.
I see.
Not. It's very scripted. You can like I have to ask them, oh, so what do you think of the Nike app? Then they're like, oh, well, we love the Nike app. Because
Like they have like
this,
answers for everything. Like
they have
scripted
answers already.
answers.
So I'm just like rolling my eyes, just like, okay, you just say your spiel lah. And they don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. It's just a whole fucking mess.
They're just
And
using
then
you
they
as a channel to.
Then they just give
say
me
stuff,
some fucking t-shirt.
That's
which wasn't even the one I chose. I asked for this. Then they say, oh, there's no stock.
They
give
didn't
me
even bother
something
to give you like a voucher.
else. I just fucking give away lor. It's waste of my time. It was a huge waste of
I
time.
might as well give you like a voucher to buy
Yeah.
stuff.
So I just I told myself I'm never gonna fucking sell out. Never gonna do it for the man. Just do it for myself.
Fuck the man.
Yeah.
Fuck the man. Power to the people.
Yeah. So just I do what I want to do. I talk to whoever I want to talk to. There are some people out there, I'm sure, that are like influencers or people that are like prominent figures in like the fitness world or in the yoga world or whatever, but I just don't feel like talking to them. I only want to talk to people that I want to talk to. Right?
Fair.
And the people that are on this podcast are just not famous. They're just random guys from the gym or from my life or friends. So they're not like prominent figures. But I also don't want to talk to the random person. I want to talk to my friends, right? Yeah.
Have you ever used this as like
Yes.
date? Oh, you have? You know what I was gonna ask you? Is it?
Yeah. Not really lah, but it's just that you get exposed though.
Okay.
Then people will come up to you like, I've listened to it before.
No, as in like, have you used this as like a date?
Oh no.
You should.
No lah, weird lah. Fuck.
Why not?
It'll be weird lah. As in, I thought you were gonna ask me whether this has.
No, I mean like let's say a girl comes and, hey, you wanna?
No lah, that's weird, dude. That's so weird on the first
No, not on the first date, of course. Like maybe like you're more comfortable then like, hey, you wanna go on
I
a
have
podcast to
asked
talk about
the
it?
people. I have asked people that I used to be with whether they wanted to do it, but they were also like yoga teachers. So like,
Your what, sorry?
they were yoga teachers also.
Oh,
So
okay,
it made sense. So I'm not asking you as my partner, but as the But here's the thing also: the people that have a lot to share don't want to share. You know what I mean? Then the people that have nothing to say, they want to say something.
I don't know. I only say I don't know.
So think about this. Like, if you feel like you know a lot of things, you want to be heard. If you feel like you know a lot of things, you don't really need to say anything. You know what I mean? Like quiet confidence.
I guess
So like
I
there's
don't
certain
know.
like say Afat. He's not the guy that goes on top of the mountain and shout like, hey, listen to me, I know all the things.
Yeah.
You have to go and be his friend. You're gonna talk to him like, hey, do you wanna do this? And then he like shy, ask a few times. Then he's like, okay, I'll do it. Right? Because these are the people that really know something. And then there'll be some other people that text me or what, they message me on Instagram, hey, can I be on your podcast?
Or like they wanna say stuff.
I don't even know who you are. Like, why would I even have you on? Like, so it's like, must see one. I get to filter who I want to talk to.
True. I mean, I wanted to do this because like
It's fun.
it's like because first I always see you, but I never like talk to you before. So like it's like get to know you. Plus, I wanted to see your setup. It's kind of cool.
And you were planning to do this also.
Yeah,
right?
so it's cool to learn from someone that's actually doing it for a long time. Yeah, you've been doing this for how long already?
Couple of years or
Yeah,
couple of years.
exactly. So it's cool to see the setup and everything.
I feel like the setup is easy. It's the talking.
It's the talking. Yeah.
If you have if you have like your co-host, that's fine. And if it's your friend, you just talk shit.
Yeah.
But if it's like sometimes I have to talk to people that I don't know, and like I have to genuinely try and like make them feel comfortable, ask questions that are relevant. I've heard certain podcasts, those amateur podcasts, they just like, okay, start. Hey, tell me about yourself, and then the guy's like,
Like you need to have like some leading questions.
you need to vibe a bit. You need to like, yeah. And I felt the best way to vibe is just talk shit, and then eventually, like before you know it, like think about how. If you have a camera here, right? If I have a fucking camera pointed at you right now, okay? Just imagine this, I have my phone right, I'm recording you. You feel a bit weird. You feel a bit like, oh shit, I gotta sit properly.
You'll be too conscious about it.
But then now, no one's looking, what? But people can hear everything.
Yeah.
Right? So
I'm
this is
crouching
less,
right now.
we're both naked.
No, right, we're both
right?
naked.
So this one is not less intrusive.
Yeah, it is.
Nobody
Feels
can
comfortable.
see. Yeah, feels comfortable.
Feels chill.
And it's just you and me talking, what? You can share all your secrets. Because with a video, it feels like everybody's watching you, so you can't really be comfortable.
True.
But then this one, no one's here. Like look around us, no one's here. But then also everyone's here. That's the thing I like.
Oh, like that. All around you.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, that's my favorite part of the cinema. Every time I hear, I look all around.
Then the marbles drop.
Yeah.
All right, it's been fun.
All right.
Thanks for following by. Before we leave, do you have any other? Just give us your Instagram, the website to Hashira, or any other things that you want to recommend to say lah, since we're here.
Yeah, sure. So if you want to follow my account, I'm at Ardy A on Instagram. I also have a lifting account where I post either lifting or some random shit. Like I use it as my shit post sometimes. Quad Jira. And then you can follow HASHIRA Strength on Instagram, and our website is hashirabrand.com. Yeah, so we'll be doing some stuff in the future. I guess you can look out for that lah. Yeah, and thanks for having me on the podcast. It's pretty fun. Yeah, good fun. First time I'm talking to Aaron. Yeah, talk cock. Yeah, just talk cock, bro. Talk shit, get ripped.
That's how it's been for the past few Gym Bro episodes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's fun, right?
It's fun.
It's like army, Army just talk cock. Just talk cocks.
Like nothing. It's just a fun afternoon, spent with friends.
This is a weekend.
Yes.
This is a weekend.
Yes. That's true. When you are, we're all free,
we're all free, no work.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Thank you.
Okay, man. Done.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thanks for listening. Glad you made it to the end. I remembered when I was editing this that I was laughing to myself a lot, because of the funny nonsense that we've been talking about. And I just felt very, got inspiration to record, felt good, in a good space, not too busy. So, it's nice to, because the previous episode, it took me a while to edit. I was busy got things to do, and then lost a bit of the momentum. So it's nice to be able to go and record again. And I know that Ardy and Afan are planning to do a podcast together, so I'm not sure if that's ever gonna happen, but I hope it does. So I'm excited to see what they come up with if it happens. If anybody else happens to be planning to do a podcast, you want some tips, some guidance, or just let me know. I can help you out with that. It's not that hard. And then I've also been thinking, if there is a way somehow to earn money from this, if you happen to have figured it out before me, let me know. And I guess I'll just put this out there. If anyone does want to sponsor me or use this platform in any way, I'm open to working with them. I've done this kind of thing before. I've worked with some people before, but most of them are just friends, friends who have an initiative that I wanted to support, like clothing brands or whatever things, and I'll just happen to mention it on my podcast if it makes a difference. But who knows, right? Just see what happens. Just put it out there. See if, I don't know what happens. Just see if it takes off, and then hopefully this humble podcast of mine will make a big impact someday to someone in some way. If you like what you hear, share it with your friends. Repost on IG stories, tag me, tag the Mostly Yoga thing. I'll repost it as well. And then you can, again, show your support by donating to the coffee page. Links in the description below. Yep, that's it. Come say hi to us at the gym if you're there. And then that's about it. Take care, everyone. See you next episode. Bye bye.